Hey everybody, welcome to the show. We'll be live here in about 4 minutes. If you haven't been here for Dragonlance, a song of lance and fire, I will tell you this is an adult show because someone asked me online if their kids could watch it, and I said, yeah, if you don't care how they turn out. So I would recommend not letting your kids watch this show under the age of, I don't know, whatever your age is. It's rated R or NC-17 or NCR-17. But with that said, we do use StreamLoot cards on this show. I just put the link up for you. This is how you interact with us as live audience members. I will also be asking for rolls during the show. Exclamation point, the number of the die, D, and then the type of die. So, for example, exclamation point 1D20. We'll roll in chat. I see AW here. Sorry, buddy. No B dice. With that said, there is a little bit of a StreamLoot piece going on where you have a chance to win something from StreamLoot. You've probably seen it on the site. Check it out. We'll be live here in about 2 minutes. I'm going to put up our intro, and you will see that there are numbers on the bottom of one of those screens. Those are stats. If you make yourself a character or a retinue, in our Discord, it has a little 5-page PDF for you to make your retinue member. I will put the retinue member on the show. See you guys in a few. Hello, I'm sorry. I didn't have a drink, and we know how important that is for this show. I hope everyone's doing well tonight. It's going to be an episode like it is all the time. There will be secrets, because there are always secrets. You know who you are. And then on top of that, I will be at GaryCon this week. If any of these people are local, you're going to be there. Kelly and I will be there. Serving Hands is coming out to visit too, which is cool. I don't know if Craig's in chat, but Craig's going to be out there as well, who's in our Discord. He's rooming with the mirror. Yep, Trickster's going to be out there. So I am going to run Blade Runner while we're out there. And you guys can't hear Diana in the background. Here, I'll just bring him on. I'm just going to bring him on. I'm gonna run Blade Runner while we're out there.
No. I voted for either Witcher or Blade Runner.
Oh,
yeah,
those are both good. I want to try. Damn it, we're gonna be at PAX.
Yeah, you went to PAX.
Anyone at PAX wants to come and visit us. Come visit us.
There'll be people at PAX. It just won't be the cool kids.
I know.
Won't be the cool kids. I will not be at PAX this year. I probably will be there next year. They lined up a lot of conventions on top of each other this year.
Yeah.
There's what like 5 this weekend or something.
Yeah, that Adepticon, which is like one of the biggest miniature conventions, that's going on. So it's
WonderCon's here in LA.
Yep.
This weekend.
Yeah.
Yep. So Drew from tomorrow's show, who will not be here because he's flying out, I think, tomorrow afternoon. He will be at PAX as well. You two are going to PAX as well, correct?
Yeah.
So there will be no GMs there.
I'm a GM.
Adam GMs.
Oh, you're right. I take that back. Adam GMs. Other than Adam, there will be no GMs.
Awar flies down and teaches me My Little Pony.
Oh, God. One day, we're going to show up to stream, and I'm just going to start us with My Little Apocalypse Ponies and not tell him it's going to be the stream he misses. I'm going to have it ready. But is AW here? No? Excellent. And then I'm just going to run Apocalypse Ponies.
Nice.
So, with that, we left off in the thick of it with fire and brimstone. No, I'm kidding. Actually, we left off with fire. That part's true. We left off with fire, and a kobold, a kender, in a water trough in a farmstead using a reed to breathe air, trying to not get firebombed as this farmstead gets burnt to the ground. I think that's where we left off, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds,
So
that sounds right.
before I need to do, I forgot to do it last week because I was so tired. I need to just work on buying our way to victory Monday.
Oh no. I'm so worried.
Working out.
I have a lot of maps for this episode too. A lot of maps.
Let's go.
I'm just treating for this series. I'm just treating this like this is my fucking Magic deck, bro.
Yo, I mean, I kind of made these cards to feel a little bit like that. And Tuesday does too. They have a ton of cards over there, but I will say we've used a shit ton of cards, which towards the end of the season I'll talk about how much we've used. Or maybe the halfway point. I'll do that. So currently we have a decent amount of cards available. I did reactivate the ones that were numbered. So somebody had asked, are they coming back? Yes, I reactivate them for each show, but I wait till the pool goes down. And then in April, our second deck of cards, our second set of cards comes out as we roll into more of the season. There's about 10 new cards that come out in April, and I think there's 3 new cards tomorrow, because they're specific to Tuesday's episode, because tomorrow is the Mage Trial for Allie.
Damn it, I'm flying.
If anyone on that show cries, I'm taking inspiration away. So there will be no inspiration. So
Can I just log in and say I'm gonna help and cry?
with that said, I'm gonna take us over to the map immediately. If you guys would like to drag your characters onto the map, it's upper left hand side. I think I can navigate you to it. Boop. The road you're coming down is in front of the sheep up top. The sheep! And then I'm going to take us over to that. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not taking us there. There we go. It's like, why is it not showing up? Ta-da! So, this is the burned out farmstead. And it looks like it's been incinerated from the top. There's a burn line all the way to the gate down the road. There are bodies from people who have ran from the farmhouse trying to get away from what is going on. In the upper left-hand side over here, where there are these sheeps drinking out of a trough, you see a Kender burst out and take a deep breath and turn and look at Eastside and goes, brother? At the beginning, or so I say the end of last episode, and that's where we're picking up here. This female Kender, her hair is just drenched. It's pulled back in two little tiny buns in the back. She has pulled one of the reeds out of it, and she's been using it to breathe through the water. Her trough is firebomb. A lot of the sheep have half their fur missing. And then in the distance, if you remember, I said you could see silhouettes flying towards you, dropping stuff over parts of the farmstead, and they're on their way this way as they kind of break out wide and swoop in to come back towards all of you.
I have a question.
Ask away.
Is she cute? I'm asking for a friend.
Oh, hold on. That's a very fair question.
East Aldern's very handsome.
Oh, no.
Aldern's very handsome.
No. That's not how genetics work. I saw twins. So
she's very tall for a Kender.
Why does she look like a human with fake ears? Let's do. Can the audience roll me exclamation point 3d6, please. Exclamation point 3d6. I'm giving her a baseline, and then we're gonna add to that. I'm giving her 4 as a base, and then we'll add this on top. And that will determine her charisma. I hope it's like a 4. I hope it's like a 4. I would love that. That would be absolutely entertaining. We'll see what the audience gets. As she pops up, soaked. Exclamation point 3d6. Come on! 11. She's got a 16.
Hi, Lemon.
Nice.
16.
Okay, at that point, I kind of look over at Adriel. And I'm like,
And she starts to crawl out. One of the sheep walk up next to it, and she crawls out and she saddles the sheep. Like sitting on it, so she's a little taller. And she goes, brother, what are you doing all the way out here?
Holy
Oh my
shite.
goodness, you must be soaked. And I start casting
She looks to the water. She looks to you. She looks to the water. It's just like, I'm imagining like one of those blow dryers. She's like, yeah, I was hiding in water for 2 days. And if she holds her fingers up, they're just prunes.
Juniper, are you okay? What happened?
What do you mean what happened? Look it! There's
obviously
like fire in the background, the building's
I can
burning.
see that. Where the hell did they all come from?
What do you mean where they came from? They just showed up.
From
There's more of them out back.
No, I mean is there any place that we could hide as of right now?
She looks to the trough. She goes, I don't think you're all gonna fit.
maybe one of us with you. What are these things, by the way?
What do you mean, the sheep? Well, and rams. There's a ram over there.
No, the things flying in the air, dropping the things.
I don't know. Angry birds. I don't know. They're dropping these glass things and they explode in a fire. And they have this huge mechanical thing that flew over and burned the entire farmstead.
One of my aunts actually came up with a game called Angry Birds.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh.
I haven't had a chance to play
They
it,
burned.
though.
They burned it all. There's soldiers or something out back, all wearing like scaly armor.
What do they want here? Okay, we need to think.
Scalar, what color was her armor?
Red.
Was it?
So while we're talking, I'm gonna try and like gather us all within a 5-foot square. I know it's gonna be very difficult.
Well, yeah, probably. Now I gotta go find a Kender.
I'm trying to like as we're talking, I'm like, okay, everybody, let's bring it in close, because while we're talking, until we figure out what we're doing, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion above us to make it look like we're like a bush or something.
Oh, okay. I see your bullshit.
Well, since we're trying to look for a place to hide.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Are you gonna get off the road?
Yeah, like I'm like, let's.
Which side? Are you gonna do it on the side with the sheep, or are you gonna do it on the side over here?
I think the side. Oof. All right.
Cross.
Let's go over. Like, if that's. Is that her?
That's her. Yeah, here, I'll blow her up. You can see what she looks like. Hold on.
It's like a
Is she
screaming
a 16?
child.
She better be a 16.
Hold on here. She looks like that.
No! That's not a 16!
Guys, that's a picture that was taken upwards like this.
That's her on Space Mountain.
This is, she's on Facebook now, but this is her MySpace photo. So.
Oh gosh. All right.
Anyway,
so,
sorry.
she's over there. She's on the sheep. I'm like, why don't we maybe take some small cover next to one of these trees while we figure out what we're actually going to do?
Yes,
That'll
we
give
need
me.
to plan.
So across
that'll
the
give
way?
me either, yeah, just
Okay.
because I don't know if those sheep are gonna.
Right, so she rides the sheep. It climbs. She climbs over the fence, and the other one goes under the fence. These fences do not stop them, and they come this way. And she baws at them, and the rest of the sheep follow.
Wait, why are we bringing all the sheep here? No,
What do you mean? These are the farmhands. I turned them into sheep.
Okay.
Okay.
Get them as far.
They
under
captured
the...
half of them in the back. This is all the people I could get. This is Sally. This is John. And
We can
don't
do
have time. We don't
introductions
have-
later.
no, yes,
try and
we
get
don't-
them. Excuse me, sheep. Please try and get yourselves underneath the tree. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion to try and give us some cover while we figure out what we're doing.
So,
and then I start
bush.
casting.
You're casting bush.
I'm casting Power Word Bush.
Power wood bush. Okay, hold on here. Let me get you power wood bush.
Your family's crazy, you know. I mean, I like you. And
Smart.
Power word bush.
tell us-
Power bush.
Like it only covers a 5. Like it's a 5-foot cube,
Oh.
but
Oh my god.
no larger than a 5-foot cube. So yeah, that's why I'm like, okay,
so you're
we need
covering
to
one person.
Well, that's why I was trying to get us all kind of.
On top
Tight.
of each other?
There's
Yeah.
a lot of sheep.
I know. I wasn't expecting her to bring all the sheep over too. That's why I'm saying get the sheep underneath the.
Then okay, so I'll say huddle under this, and then
Yeah.
you'll
Yes.
use this to cover this. I will
Right.
give them a roll to see if they notice that person. Yeah, I'm gonna fly over top and.
And
Once
then while
again,
I'm doing that,
not what I
I'm going
expected.
to. While they're doing that, then I can also try and actually stealth if there's actual cover.
There is
I
cover
can do
from the
it.
tree. If you would like to stealth, you can definitely do that. From the top down, it will give you advantage.
Okay.
All right.
We do have Streamloot cards you can use with this. I would highly recommend it.
Let's see. My stealth.
We
right
got change
now-
DC. If you'd like to make the DC overall for them harder, we can do one change DC.
Oh, for them harder?
Yep,
Yeah,
we'll just
let's
use
raise
one.
It by, raise
yeah.
it by
Yep.
one.
And then we can also do. There's a bunch of +2s to rolls if people need those, because you can each
Plus-
individually do that.
So I got 24.
Okay.
That's good.
All right. Stealth 24. All right. 24 for you. What about the other two of you?
Oh, we are all stealth.
I mean, I'm assuming you're all gonna high with advantage.
Absolutely. Yes.
Like, I don't know if they're going to be able to see through this illusion. I obviously can't cover very much.
Right.
As you guys just see, like, kind of a spotchy kind of.
You said
leaf
roll with
cover.
advantage?
You get advantage, yes.
I rolled it's my second roll was a natural 20.
Wow, look at you. Okay, you're hiding.
31. I
Oh.
am one with the bush.
Fucking phrasing. So Namajor, Tharkasis.
We haven't even had our third date yet.
What about
Come on now.
Easttide here? Easttide, what do you got?
I'll make sure to trim my bush.
I'm
Wow.
trying to like push.
I'm clipping that. That is becoming a short. Literally becoming a short. Literally becoming a short.
I'll go with a
Told you
with a plus-
NC-17R, everybody, and that is Diana's fault.
with a +2. I see the two of them like gathering sheep and pulling them in, and I'm like on the outside trying to push them in too. And I realize that I'm not all the way in. I got a
Sure.
14.
Okay, would you like a +2 to your roll?
That
should
is with a
take
+2.
Oh, you did use the +2? Oh, okay.
Oh.
I used a +2 already.
All right.
14.
Well, you Kyler's for that, and then
tried.
yeah, hey, it's okay. Somebody's got to get seen, right? So that's Easttide with a.
Good job in the
Did you say
trough.
16 was your total?
It'd be a 14.
14
with
your
a +2.
total. Okay. Hey, I could miss you. I could not see you. Probably not gonna happen.
I'm tiny.
A natural 20.
Wait.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh.
Their bonus is 3.
Did you just Michael Jordan me?
Michael Jordan.
So
My savior, how could you do
I'm gonna roll for your sister. Your sister sees them spot you and goes, "Oh damn!" and she turns you into a sheep.
Well, yeah, as that happened, you see him like, wah, ah, and like the skin starts like spread out like over his face. It's just like this.
Oh, it's like the
sheep
werewolf
face coming out.
transformations.
Yeah, it's like
And
you
she,
still have your hat
so
on?
you speak sheep. Yeah, probably. Yeah, sure, absolutely. You speak sheep now, and sheep. She says, "I'll change your back when they fly by," and they fly over top and they bomb around you and they burn what looks like crops that have already been like picked through. They're burning the fields so they can't grow back. And they fly by and they head west away from this area. When they're gone and the fire is gone and the sheep kind of calm back down and the ones that are people don't scatter, that's how you know they're definitely people. In the back, you hear the cling and clang of people training, like sword on board. And she looks to everybody and she turns you back and she snaps her fingers and turns back 4 of the 15 sheep to humans.
Just 4. Wow.
Yeah. And they're look like probably like the mother and father and like their 2 farmhand, like the kids.
Aw,
And she's like, "You all need to make your way back to the capital." And she pulls out a bag and she goes, "Here's food." And she pulls out of the bag and says, "Here's some money. When you get there, do not go to the Easttide estate. I told you they are assholes. Besides him, they're horrible people. You want to go see my friend." And she gives them a note. "And this is going to be the safest thing you can do. But you said that your family's wealthy. Just trust me. Don't go see them. Okay? Just screw along. But what about our house? There's literally 10 platinum in there. You're fine. Just go." And she sends them off. She turns to all of you and says, "Please tell me you're here to fix this problem. If you're not here to fix this problem, I gotta do it myself, and this is gonna be very difficult."
Well, we were informed that there was definitely like burning and stuff of crops out this way. We came to, and the 3 of us came out to investigate.
This is the 3rd farmstead to be burned.
It all generally close by. Yeah.
Generally close by 20 miles worth.
Shite.
So they're definitely scorching it to prevent us from using it next year.
Oh yeah. In the winter, they were out there with some weird machine tilling up the earth in the snow. We just couldn't get to anyone to tell anybody, and I tried sending message a couple times, but my spells never made it to the capital. I told a couple of the surrounding cities. They said they were going to make it towards some new refugee camp.
Yeah, we ended up we were in Vogler when the Red Army attacked, and we
I
took
heard
as
it
many
burned to the
people as we could.
ground.
We didn't see what happened. We definitely got attacked. We got almost
Oh,
everybody
that's
out.
horrible. I had friends there.
Yeah, but are you? And he just had to walk over and kind of put his hands on his cheeks and be like, "Are you okay though?" Or,
Oh, I'm fine. I'm not even hurt.
Okay, of course you wouldn't be. You're a badass.
But my entire grove is burning down in the back.
Right. You said there were some of the soldiers that were still back there.
Yeah, there's some furry ones. There's some ones with scales, and then there's humans in red, like scaly armor. And they have a banner that has like a weird, it's like a spiky, I don't know what you would, it looks like a shield with spikes, kind of, but like dragon heads, and all of it's black, and there's like one red head on it. And then they speak in a language I don't know.
Draconic.
Maybe.
Listen, though, the ones with scales, most definitely. When those ones die, try not to be close to them, because things happen with specific ones. Like I almost got...
They fall over and die?
No, like, one of them almost turned me to stone on my way to Vogler. Some of them, I think they'd blow up and create fireballs around them as well, too.
Or like some sort of poison or something, we're not entirely
sure. And everything, too.
Well, look, there was a few of them sleeping in the burned out building here. I've been hiding here, waiting for them to leave. I don't know if they're still in there.
Oh.
I mean, we could try to sneak in, take those ones out, and then we try to sneak around the side, see how many are actually in the back.
The ones out back are a little ways. There's a forest behind this place where well, you know, I mean, it's my grove where I trained, and you should have. They burned the tree back there. It's like 400 years old. They chopped it down. They burned up the extra. I don't think the treant made it. And on top of burning everything down, they captured some of the farmers back there, and I don't know what they're using them for. And they have they mentioned God, what was it? Some people wearing the Capwn symbol further east that they captured.
From Capwn as well.
And you guys know you did send scouts like all over the place during the winter.
Yeah.
We did hear the rumors of soldiers attacking scouts in this area.
Well, no. Capwn soldiers are attacking people. Who told you they were No, they're attacking farm people in the blue and gold.
Do they look? Do you know if they look like themselves, or do they look like their skin's falling off?
Well, that's a really odd question to ask me.
Well, we were back at the capital, and we got attacked by what looked like soldiers from there, and they were like under some sort of curse.
Oh,
I
hadn't seen them personally.
All right. Well, one of the people that we had run into in Vogler, as I point to Vilina, they looked human, but then as they ran, they started shifting into a scaled creature as well. That's one of the reasons why we're asking.
The scaled things just flew overhead. There's a couple of them in the forest. I know that. I scouted them out a little bit. I mean, if you want, I can go back there again and see where they're at while you're searching the farmhouse, and come back to the farmhouse and let you know. I can get their exact location, so we don't have to mess around. They won't even know it's me.
Yeah, if you're able to, absolutely, we'll take care of the ones inside the house. And then
what do you mean if I'm able to? She walks around the tree and comes out the other side looking like a skunk. And she starts walking out towards the forest. Well, you would know, she says, if you ever have to turn into an animal, the thing you turn into is a skunk, because nobody goes near a skunk. And that's what she does, turns into a skunk and starts making her way out. So with that, she leaves you all here.
So people either... So we heard that the army was coming from the east. That's why the governor and the ambassador couldn't make it to Vogler. But now we have potentially Capwn soldiers turning mercenary.
Possibly.
Or someone...
They're under disguise, yeah.
Yeah, either someone is dressing themselves up. Or, I mean, half a Cudgel's mercenary group turned.
Now, they did not wear Capwn colors.
No, they didn't, but I'm just saying, like, it could be a split off. It could just be people turning coat because they see profit in the situation. I don't know, but...
Or it's a losing battle, and you pick the winning side. Like, some soldiers and mercenaries are just like, yo, we ain't gonna make it. And that's also, in times of war, feasible.
Right. Well, let's see. I don't know.
So, I have an idea. Should we capture one of the ones in the farmhouse and and talk to them.
Talk?
With tormenting.
I say it's adorable that you
Get
said
information
talk.
Okay, you know what I mean.
That's up to y'all.
Don't know. They hiding here. They scorched everything.
Oh, I mean, this is my sister's homestead and everything. As she talked about the tree, there's lots of magics here, and especially farmsteads, they start destroying everything. We're not going to be able to farm it, and especially we've got people from Vogler as well up at the capital. That just means that's even far less food than we're actually going to get out of everything down here as well.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, we can try talking to one of them.
It's up to you guys.
We can try talking, and if that doesn't work, I pull out the potion of talk to speak with dead that I got back during the prologue, and I put it back in my pocket.
Also
I like
true.
that idea.
Savage.
Yeah.
Savage.
That's a good idea. I do like that one. That involves us not because who's to say how many are actually back there, and we start trying to talk to them. That gives them an opportunity to come up again. We strike while the iron's hot right now. We take them out. Sister comes back, lets us know where they're all at.
Right.
Well, I mean, I think maybe Valina was talking about killing most of them and keeping one alive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See, I pay attention when you talk.
Oh, thank you.
I do too, but just depends.
50%. 50% of the time.
House, it's fine.
50% of the time, he listens 100% of the time.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Is there anything you guys want to do before you head towards the farmhouse? And also, how would you want to approach this? Are you guys stealthing? Or are you just walking the fuck up?
No.
I would say, about how far would it, is that accurate on distance?
Yes. Those are 5-foot squares, so it should be accurate.
Okay.
Let me look. Yep, it's accurate.
Okay.
It's a ways. It is a ways.
One thing I could do, I could provide us cover a little bit, at least to get up to the front door. And he reaches back on his belt and pulls out his bottle.
I mean, they're gonna notice that.
That's true.
If there's just
But he's
random
gonna-
smoke showing up, they're gonna be like, fuck. Now, granted, there is burning, there is ash in the air, there is smoke overhead, but they're gonna look probably where, like, maybe they firebombed too close to the house that they're using right now. So that's the only thing I would be concerned about.
That's what I mean, though. Like, if we want to do that, I could use Prestidigitation and Minor Illusion to make it look like a fire
That's
started and you want to smoke it up.
not gonna argue. You guys can do whatever y'all want.
Let's do that.
Where would you like to place it?
Like, do we want to hide and then they do this, or?
Well, my thing is because it's the bottle, it's centered off of wherever the bottle is at. So if it's on me, that's where
Okay.
it is going to go.
Then, and this is Kelly talking. I guess Adriel too, because she's pretty familiar with magic. I can see through darkness. I can't see through smoke. Do we want to maybe have Valina or myself hide somewhere outside of the smoke radius so we can see how many come out to investigate?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll put on my cloak.
Okay. How many times a day can you use the cloak?
I don't know.
If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's no limit.
So when I first open the bottle, it goes out 60 foot radius right away.
Okay.
Okay.
That's like immediate.
Yeah. Action, remove the stopper. Cloud of thick smoke pours out in a 60-foot radius from the bottle. Cloud's area is heavily obscured. Each minute it's open, it goes another 10 feet until it reaches 120.
Okay. Where are you planning on opening this? Based off of the map.
60. It's already on.
Here, I'll put the map back up for the audience, see as you all are planning here.
There's no limit on the cloak.
It's not per short rest or anything like that?
No, I don't see it unless you want to check.
I thought when you made yourself invisible, there was a limit.
We could go, so they're over by the trough. There's those trees.
Right
we
here?
could start from those trees right there because towards the edge of the house, that'll get us at least 40 to 45 feet. That looks like it's the closest point that we can get to the house. At least on the
Okay.
front side.
So then, like if I go here, like if I move my character here, ish, and hide, I can. If they come out here, I can either take count or start blasting. Otherwise, I can move up a little bit here, hide in the bush there, and then I can pretty much reach anybody at this point with my Eldritch Blast.
That is fucking frightening.
Yeah, right. It's 120 feet.
Dude, do you have a bow? You're like, no. 120 foot.
110% correct, sir.
There is not, and that's the weird thing too. In these games, there's not a lot of movement. Like, you don't run around the place. And when somebody's in your face, they're already there. But 120 foot is double. Like, someone's got to run.
Yeah. Right.
To get to you. That means you're blasting them twice. And I think you can blast them more than that now, which I'm about to find out, I'm guessing. So if you guys are going to move to here.
So this is where I'm going to move. I don't know where Valina wants to post up.
Does your
know if
bush
she can
move with you? Can you use it as cover?
I mean, if I keep it up and running, then yeah, I can.
Do you want to use it as cover to move yourself across the board?
Should.
Yeah, I would use it to basically try and disguise myself as, like, whatever background. Like, so...
Dun, dun, dun.
Kinda, yeah. So, like, if they're facing...
Well, you can't see them. They're in the house somewhere.
No,
While the
but I'm
roof
saying,
is
like,
burned down and shit.
wherever the mirrors are, or not mirrors, like, wherever the windows are, like, if they're facing that way,
gotcha.
I would try and make myself look like whatever someone would see.
So you tree in the trunk of the tree. Totally fine.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What about the other two? Are you sneaking up as well, Elena?
Yeah.
And you are too? Captain
Yes,
Bad
that's,
Stealth?
Yeah, I'm debating
Yep.
here. I'm wondering if I should sneak and climb up in one of the trees so I can.
Well, so remember,
Snuff from above.
unless you're within 30 foot of them, it's just passive versus passive. Passive stealth versus passive perception. And then if you're within 30 foot or you're going to attack, you have to roll. So, Valina, if you wanted to sneak all the way around, unless you move within 30 foot of somebody, I just look at my passive versus yours, and your passive is high for stealth.
So what's around then? If you're saying
It's up to you. I need to know what you want to do. Are you going to skirt all the way around back?
I don't. Oh, to be a lookout towards the back.
Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to see what was out back. Because you could, as long as you don't get within 30 foot of the house, you don't have to make a roll.
What do you guys think? Should I go hide in the back or should I?
Well, that's why I'm saying.
It might be another pair of eyes back
Just
there.
imagining her sneaking through all the sheep that are left and like looking
Right.
over the fucking sheep. Big ass fucking ram horns in the way.
I mean, it might be, in case any of them panic and head out the other way, it might be worth having someone there to try and either stop them or keep an eye on them, right?
The sheep?
Yes,
Well, the other
sheep- no, I'm talking about whoever is in this house. Like, if some of them panic and go, "Oh, I'm not dealing with that fire. I'm bailing."
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I thought you meant the sheep. Like I have to corral sheep. I'm like, Valina doesn't know how to do that.
Get on it, girl. Corral them sheep.
That's
We're
what I
a
thought you
different stream
meant.
game
I'm
now,
sorry.
y'all.
Oh no!
From fighting Conan to corralling sheep.
Corral anybody
I'm
escaping
so
from
sorry.
the house.
Welcome
Yes.
to Dragonlance, a song of farm and field.
A song of plowshares.
I'm so sorry.
So are you gonna sneak?
Okay,
You gonna
yes,
sneak
I'll go-
through,
I'll
Shepherd?
Go towards the. I'll go towards the back. Yeah.
All right. So how far do you want to move?
For cover?
Oh my god.
Do I want to use what?
She doesn't have to worry about it. She has a fucking cloak of elven kind.
Yeah, dude, she's fine.
He gets disadvantage on me. Let me go. Okay, so let me look at this map.
Yeah, basically, so you know, in passive, the way that works is basically I take 5 off my passive for disadvantage.
Okay.
It's big.
I think.
You need a goddamn beholder to see you.
Well,
Hopefully they don't have that in their back pocket.
I guess should I go like right here because there's no.
Well,
back
if you
the
want to be
map
able to see, there's this whole back section.
Yeah, and the reason I was thinking the back section is because as his smoke comes out, it's going to come out in a huge radius, and I'm
Yeah.
afraid if you stay too close to him, you're not going to be able to see anything because you're going to be covered with
DK.
smoke.
Okay, so where should I Let's go.
Up to you.
Like,
This is your choice.
Am I gonna post on a corner of the building?
Now, if you get near the corner of the building, you will have to roll once you
See,
get to
that's
the
what I'm
corner.
saying.
But I mean,
Where do I
you're
hide
so.
back
That's
there?
up to you. Behind sheep.
Fine, I'll hide behind the sheep.
I mean, you don't have to. I'm just saying, or you go up to the building and you're the only
Like-
person making a roll, which is still
Like,
fine.
so I'm gonna draw freehand just real quick.
Do you want to circle
I
around it for 40 foot? Is that what, or 30 foot? Is that what you want?
Well, so what I was thinking, well, I can't draw on the map. So anyway, and this is green. This is awful. So what I was thinking is, like, depending on how this road goes, Diana,
Yeah.
see my shitty green line here? Like, if we can extrapolate that it kind of goes out that way, then you could try and hide behind some of the posts.
As the camera pans back and you guys are like in the dirt, drawing with sticks in a box, figuring out your fucking plan.
But you know what I mean? Like, if this whole thing is, like, if we can just pull it and just assume that it's still curving, there might be some foliage or something along that
Okay.
road with a post that you could hide behind.
All the
I
foliage
just-
is burned.
don't
That's why there's
see
none
it.
on the map.
Well,
Oh.
it's burned, but you could still, with your cloak, you would have a better chance of hiding
Yeah.
amongst the burned wreckage.
Yeah, sure. Right.
Okay, so like down over here, like up here.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm
Yeah.
fine with that. Yeah. You walk yourself over there if you
Okay.
want.
I'll-
Why
I'll
are you
put
suddenly
myself there.
glowing? Why
Oh,
is
that was Aldern putting the radius of the smoke
Oh yeah,
around him.
that's
Oh,
how big that
that's
is.
your smoke radius? Fuck my
60
life.
feet.
Per round, yeah.
Oh, it's only gonna get bigger.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm gonna stay over here so I can see people as they run out.
Does that provide disadvantage to anyone in the smoke, including your own people?
I'm
pretty sure it does.
Yeah,
All right.
it does.
So,
That's
Valina,
why I
as
think
you
so.
skirt your way along the back,
Yes.
what's your passive perception?
Let me open up my card, my thing again. Passive is 14.
Okay. So you wipe out your plan in the dirt and you all split to go to your areas and circle around back. And the back, there are a bunch of crates stacked against the side of the barn. You can tell this probably was storage for the farm itself up until, shit went south. And behind there is a man, looks like a man, but he's pretty tall. He's like 6'8", 7 foot, hunched over, and he's got a pry bar, and he's like, looks like he's quietly trying to pry the boxes open. And when he turns and looks at one of the sheep that walk by, and he looks your direction, he has got a bearish looking face. You're pretty sure this creature is a hobgoblin. And they aren't seen very often in Dragonlance. As a matter of fact, hobgoblins are not something that are even common since the falling kind of the world. So as he turns and looks, he squints his eyes in the direction you're at, and then he like leans and sees all the smoke. And he goes, yep, and turns back and like finishes prying a box open. He's got a longbow on him, javelins, 2 hatchets on his right leg, and he's carrying a flail on his left.
Jesus.
As he pries the box open, he reaches in and he pulls out what looks like food and starts eating it. You hear someone yell from inside, and everybody can hear that. Are you going through the stores? You're not supposed to be going through that shit. And you see a hand reach out the back window, grab him by the scruff, and the hand is the size of that man's face.
Dude, they
He's
just hired
7
nothing but half giants.
And he goes and pulls him in the window, and you can tell they're like having a conversation. It switches from common into another language.
Do I recognize language?
Do you know Orc?
I don't know.
Okay, didn't know. And they're arguing. He's all right in common, and he drops the food back in. And as he lets his hand go by, you see him slide a hand and grab a bag of whatever it is and hook it to his belt. And he slides out the way of the window and heads south away from the building. He has not seen you. The smoke continues. What do the other two of you want to do?
So no one's come out to investigate.
Nope.
They're just
Nope, you picked definitely the right thing to do. So that's the one you saw, and he starts walking this way.
Let's have a minute with this thing. I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the bottle and I'm going to place it up against a tree, like lean it up against a tree.
Okay.
Let it continue smoking, and I'm gonna do my
so
best to
fucking
sneak
ridiculous.
through it to the edge of the corner of the house.
All right, so let me get a bottle, and I'll put a light on it, and I'll give you access to it, and then you can put light on it, I guess. Actually, I'll just get smoke.
Okay.
I'll just get smoke. It makes way more sense for us. Let me get a smoke screen. I was not expecting to... I need to just make one that you have access to on a character sheet that you can just drag out and drop. Because I feel like it's going to happen more than once. There we
Try
go.
not to have it happen too much, just because it's very...
It's not hard.
Obscured and stuff. Nice.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
And then I
yeah,
will
that's good.
move this to the back. You can turn your light off. And then I will give you access to this token. Controlled by Adam. You should now be able to move that around. I'll resize it for you. You don't have to worry about that, but you should be able to kind of move it and stuff.
Hell yeah, that's
All right.
cool.
All right. So how big does it go next round?
So every minute it gets bigger.
Oh,
So as of
okay.
right now, yeah. As of
Are
right
you
now, it's
going
staying
to
at
wait
70.
as a group until it covers the farmhouse?
I think so. So we want to see who runs out.
Yeah, we want to see if they're going to react
Alright.
and be like,
You
oh,
wait a minute. How big does it get?
It gets 10 feet bigger.
Want to measure that across from you? Make sure we got from the center here. Make sure we're good.
Yeah.
Is that about right? Was it 60 foot before?
It starts
It's
60 feet
60.
and it should be about 70 feet, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, this is
Okay.
ridiculous.
Wow.
As the smoke starts to creep into the building, you hear, "Look, they're hitting too close to the farmhouse." And you see, I'll move this to the background because this motherfucker's huge. You see 3 of these creatures move out the front door. You see, come on. No, I don't want that. I want him. Yes, thank you.
Or Adriel.
No, I gotta move this thing. I can't grab them. They're like, no, the smoke, it's too powerful.
Sorry,
is my smoke
cloud too crazy for you, Frankhouse?
No. They start moving out front to get away. No, you're good now. I moved it to the back. They start moving towards it and running away from it, out the front.
All right, I can't see at this point, so. It's
Nope.
but-
You just know they're moving. But
I
Namajor can see them running. They are all hobgoblins as they run across. And then you see a... So sorry. You see another one come out. He is a hobgoblin. Oops, that's the...
Holy crap!
he is a hobgoblin.
No.
He is large sized. And he walks through the wall.
Walks through
Like the
wall,
door's not big
breaks
enough. He just kind of shoulders and moves it out of the way and walks out with like his other hand over his mouth. He is red skinned. He has scales along his cheekbones that are like obvious. And they don't look, it doesn't look like a disguise. It looks like he has pierced his cheeks and has like hanging scales on his face, almost like a veil.
Oh.
And he makes his way out. He's like, everybody, all right, to the camp, is what he says to everybody. And then he starts speaking in Orc. And they all start making their way around the back unless you guys are going to do anything to stop them.
Did they say to the camp in common, or you're just saying that for us?
He says it in
for the
camp
audience?
to the common, and then they start speaking in Orcish.
Okay.
You can tell that they speak in human because there may be other people here who do not speak Orc. And then he's repeating it again in Orc.
Okay. I'm gonna hold. We didn't really come up with a good way to
Nope.
figure it out. So,
So just so you know, he is that many squares large, though.
right. So I don't know. So I know Velena's over here somewhere. I know that Aldern is somewhere over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use prestidigitation to like. Hold on, let me make sure I can do it first. It's not anything harmful. I'm not.
I don't
trying
care
to
if it is.
them. I can. Make
Audience, while
a
they're doing that, can I get a
color
D20 roll from the
spell
audience?
for a symbol appear on an object. So, I'm just gonna write in a. Well, it's just a mark. Never mind.
Never mind. Okay.
Never mind.
Right, never
That was
mind?
too much.
I look
Yeah,
at
I'm
it.
gonna
Never
write.
mind. Never mind.
Never
what?
mind.
So are you guys just gonna let him walk by?
Well, if I heard to the camp, I want to see which way they're going.
They look like they're
I'm
circling
watching.
around back, and you see this one that's already in the back start heading east.
Like I'm gonna watch them
Thank you, DK.
head around.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if there's any stragglers. If they're speaking in two different languages.
So as the one goes around, this one goes, the big one walks by, this one goes, this one stops here as they are making their way back, right? He stops and he looks towards the tree you're at.
Okay.
And you see him kind of sniff the air a little bit.
Okay.
And he goes to like flag the other ones, but they're already off cam
All right.
as they kind of move out of the scene and into the
then-
forest behind. I'd say roughly about 70, 80 foot from that tree. The farmhouse is a tree line that they have not burned down.
Okay.
And he stops. He's like, "Ah." And he walks about, I don't know, 30 foot closer just to see if he's
So he's
sees
splitting
anything.
out from the group.
He's looking towards
Okay,
you.
he's far away from the group.
Yeah, I'd say he's probably about 80 foot. Maybe a little, maybe a
Cool.
little longer. Like here, I'll tell you. He is 140 foot from them.
Okay. If he keeps coming towards me, I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast.
Now that will be audible, and the people will get a chance to hear it.
It won't be if I use Subtle Spell.
It's not a spell, is it?
It's a cantrip.
Oh, it is. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, you could definitely do that. You can do that nonsense bullshit. So he will actually wander further forward. And he walks this way to about here. He stops and he looks around. He draws the flail that he has out. He looks around and he has a javelin in his other hand.
And that's what I'm gonna use Subtle Spell.
Okay.
And Eldritch Blast.
Give me a roll to hit.
Okay.
The rest of you will see this. After her action, we'll roll initiative if he doesn't die.
Okay.
Feeling I'm going to get the shit blown out of me.
We'll see what happens. He looks like a tough boy.
You look like a tough guy.
So like what we saw last episode, except she's got her shield in. The Amazor's got her shield in one hand.
Yeah.
Blade with a
Yeah.
flame motif going down the side of it in the other hand,
Mm-hmm.
and then just silently her eyes start glowing, and then. Pew!
And what? So we have some people who haven't been here in a while. What does your Eldritch Blast look like? Since we're playing a heavy metal Game of Thrones game.
So my Eldritch Blast isn't necessarily super heavy metal, but like she does like the Cyclops thing where her eyes start going from blue
right.
to like the red gold, and then it just kind of like gathers at her eye line and then just shoots forward.
I forgot you shoot them from your eyes.
Well, I mean that's
I
what I do
forgot
when I'm
too.
using Warcaster.
Right. Right. I forgot
So
about that.
that was a 27 to hit.
That hits. And
Okay.
would you like to add extra cards for damage?
Yes. Let me take a look at the cards.
Well, we'll use Moxie's green, which is just a +2 damage roll. It's the most common card we have. Do you want to use the potion spell slot one as well? Or do you want to use elemental condition?
I'll use the potion spell slot because
Okay.
depending on what happens.
So that is
okay.
Kyler. That gives you a D6 and a D4.
Okay, so hold on. Let me give you
Yes,
math
give me a
for the
total.
first one. Yeah.
Just give me a total. I don't have any resistances versus getting murder fucked by Eldritch Blast.
So the first beam was 18,
Okay, I'm still up.
and then I get to fire off the second beam.
Okay.
That's right. You get 2 of them.
Second beam, it is technically a second attack. Do you have to roll a hit?
Yes, but
Okay,
it's still
would
the
you
same
like-
spell.
Oh, I know, but you had to spend cards again. Do you want to use another green and blue?
Let me see if I hit first.
Okay.
I mean, yes, that was another 27.
Okay, so we'll use another green and another blue.
Okay. That's gonna be.
I'm getting the fucking shit murdered out of me.
Oh shit! I rolled almost max dice.
That's good.
Plus 9, plus 4, plus 6. 24 points.
That is enough, actually. You hit him the
Okay.
first blast, he takes it, looks, and he starts getting ready to charge and pulling the javelin back to throw, and you hit him the second time and core a hole through it.
Ooh.
I'm going to make... did you use Silent Spell for those?
I did subtle spell.
Okay. Does that mean I have a disadvantage, or I just can't hear it at all besides a scream?
You can't hear it at all except for the scream, because it's no verbal and no somatic.
Valena, you don't see anyone marching back. They hit the tree line and continue going.
Okay. I kind of want to... Do I see what happens with Callie's side?
There's a flash of light that kind of fills the sky a little bit, but you don't see it through the fog. The smoke cloud that they have made that is literally fucking ginormous.
So that could be anything at this point.
I mean, you've seen her blast go off enough times by now that you probably
Okay.
know, you're like, she just killed somebody.
Then I'm gonna move towards the smoke.
Yeah,
So I
and you can
get
make your way
closer.
through it pretty quickly. We're out of combat, so you guys can just do what you want at this point. Are you going to let the smoke continue, is my question, to cover what you're doing?
I would still.
Yeah.
All right?
I'm gonna leave the bottle there for now,
So-
and I'm gonna make my way over
Oh.
to the front of the house.
Okay. Sure. There we go. Just fucking smoke it up. As you get to the window and crawling through, the smoke is giving you a disadvantage on searching, but you're welcome to search the house while you guys kind of split up and go where you want. Namajor and Valena, are you going to move towards the dead hobgoblin?
I'm moving towards the dead hog.
Okay, you can just
'cause
move yourselves
I wanted
there.
to make sure she was okay.
Yep.
And then I'll go towards. I want to investigate the crates afterwards.
So,
I think you just I look and you just see eldritch energy just kind of drifting from my eyes, and then I blink and my eyes turn back to blue.
I'm going to ask who wants to start first. The two of you out here with the dead hobgoblin or Adam in the house?
We'll save the best for last. Adam will go last.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Okay. Cool.
Pretty,
We'll be
pretty
out
simple.
here.
Okay.
We'll be out here just chilling.
Are you going to drag the body back into cover?
Yes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
move. Where would you like me to move the body to? Back under the tree.
Trees.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
With now this is gone, right? The showcased lovely bush. So I'm gonna put the bush. I'm gonna put the bush up over here just in case we need it again.
Because that might happen. I might have to
might
use
happen.
minor illusion
It might
again.
fucking happen. So you drag it over. Are you gonna use the speak with dead?
Or do you want
Well,
to
let's rifle him first. See if I doubt he has any papers on him, but let's see if he's got anything on him first.
Okay, if you rifle them, there is 15 gold on him, column on mint. He's wearing chainmail emblazoned with the symbol of Ttrpgfamily. On him, he has got 2 javelins, a flail, and 2 hatchets. Those are on his left hip for this guy. Other than that, you don't see any marching orders or anything like that on him. No real personal journal. He's got like a small field command book, which is like formations for like drills, but nothing of value. It's just like that, like, you're in the military, learn your drills, like that kind of bullshit. The symbol of Ttrpgfamily is emblazoned on his armor is a breastplate that they've riveted on, but it's actually really well done. It is clean, it is precise. It doesn't feel sloppy or messy. Like it is intentionally there. It's not like they stole something and made it. They were given crafted breastplates of Ttrpgfamily. He is carrying a single red dragon scale on him. And it's a pretty good size, like I would say like a teacup like plate.
Okay.
About that, a saucer about that size. Are we talking to him?
Do you think we should, or should we save it for someone more knowledgeable? It just looks like he's just a grunt.
And are you taking the weapons and stuff, or do you not care? They're just basic weapons unless you need them for anything?
We should take the dragon scale, though.
Yeah, we're taking the dragon scale, and maybe...
Unless you're going to do, like, detect magic or anything. Nothing. I mean, they just look like weapons. Like, this is your flail, and you will use this flail. Like, that kind of thing.
Actually, I'm gonna do detect magic.
Is there a verbal component for that?
There might be.
If so, I got to roll. That's why.
Okay.
Unless you're going to subtle spell that, too. Which you're welcome to.
There's a verbal and somatic.
Okay.
One action, concentration up to 10 minutes. Yes, I'll do subtle spell for that as well, just because we don't know who's around us.
Okay. Magical. One of his hatchets is slightly nicer than the other. You can tell that he has grimed it up and put mud and blood on it to hide that it is magical. Like, when you wipe it clean, it's etched. It's very nice. It looks like it's possibly dwarven craftsmanship.
Okay.
We should take that at least on the dragon scale.
Right. Does the dragon scale glow
No.
at all? Okay.
It looks like it's more of a maybe a mark of something, like you're carrying it but there's no writing on it, nothing like that. Unless you give me a arcane or a survival. If you're specialized in dragons, you can make a roll, but it just looks like a dragon scale. Arcane's a pretty tough roll if you want to make it, though.
I can try. I mean,
Or war, if you have war or military, those count as well. And I want, for clarity, we did not bring any of your retinue, correct? None. All three of you went with other groups, correct? Or to go
Right,
do their
'cause
own thing. Okay.
they're doing their own thing.
Just making sure.
Oh, our retainers?
Yeah.
Yeah, our retainers are
retainers.
doing their own thing.
Cool.
Double check here.
Adam, I hope you're ready.
Of course I'm ready.
Okay.
I cannot find it. There we go. Okay, that's also verbal. I'm not going to do that, so I'm just going to make the check.
Okay.
Straight up. I got an 18.
18 for arcane.
the
No
red scale?
idea.
Okay. I'm like, it's just a
No-
scale. It
no
might
idea.
be.
All right. Are you
I
guys
just kind
gonna?
of shrug and I put it in my pack.
Yeah, that's
And then
totally
I take
fine.
the hatchet and I.
Are you going to use
Put
speak
it
with
in my
dead on the
pack.
creature?
That's why I was whispering to Velina, like, should we do this with him or should we try and get a bigger target?
Bigger target. This one looks like just a follower. Or
Stuff its
trainee.
body under the tree.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. So we're gonna go over to Adam. I'm gonna give we're gonna give a couple rounds here with him to see how this turns out. Adam, I am not sorry.
It's okay. I make...
Hold on here.
Adam.
So, buddy, hi,
Hi.
hi,
It's just
Hi.
you two.
hi.
Bats!
As you walk into the place, the first thing I need from you is a dexterity saving throw.
A deck save?
Mhm.
Not too shabby. That is a 17 on the die plus 3, dirty 20.
All right. As the smoke is kind of filled this corner of the house, and you sneak in through the window, I'm assuming, kind of keeping yourself stealthy. What is your stealth roll?
I did not do a stealth.
You're gonna have to make one because you were within 30 foot of something.
Yep. Absolutely. That is a 17.
17. We had a 15 rolled in the audience. With my bonus, I am higher than that. Would you like to spend any cards? You can use the +2 to a roll. You can ask for inspiration. You can.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll get a +2.
All right, we'll do a +2 to the roll. We'll use... Where we got here? Where's a +2? It's damage. +2 to roll, we'll use Kyler's. Kyler's just giving us tons of cards here.
Thanks, Kyler.
That gives you a what then? What are you at now?
19.
Not enough. As you walk in, and your save was what?
That was a dirty 20.
As you walk in and you climb through the window, from behind you, somebody shoves you.
Rude.
When they shove you into the middle of the room, you fall through a rug into a hole with a failed dex save.
A failed deck save on that? Oh, shit.
I'm going to blow up the hole.
How far do I fall?
That's a really great question. Audience, can I get 4d6 from you?
Oh.
46 damage. With a failed save, you're taking all of it. As you fall, you hit a beam on the way down to the basement in this house, and a tunnel that has been dug out. When you land at the bottom in dirt, and you look up, you can see a tunnel like through the dirt that has been dug, and you see 2 eyes open in the tunnel. They're about as far apart as your shoulders are.
Of course they are.
I'll see what the 46 is so we can see how bad you are before I breathe. 6 damage, you lucky son of a bitch. Apparently, Kender are just like kids. They're made of rubber, and they never take damage. Yeah.
It's because I hit that beam. I hit the beam, and it
Yeah,
righted me, and I
right,
landed on my
yeah,
feet.
sure, right. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. As you right yourself at the bottom of this thing, a creature starts to crawl out of the hole. You see one black scaled claw come out, and it's muddled with like deep reds. Do you have dark vision or low light? Cool.
I just, whatever light's coming in from the top of the tunnel.
Cool. None, really, because remember, you'd smoke. Spreading over it all. I mean, there's some light. Hold on here. Let me grab our piece here and pull it to the front. As this, I'm going to blow this up for the audience to see it really quick. As this crawls out from inside of the hole. It's not that large. I just blew it up for them to see it. It is that large. It's still a large creature as you fall into the hole here. Let me push this to the back. It crawls out, and I need initiative between you and I. And I also am going to need, I believe, a wisdom throw for you.
Okay. So initiative
Yeah,
first.
I need a wisdom throw.
Initiative 17.
Initiative is 17 here. Let me put the initiative on here, and you can just add yourself. We'll add you in. Boop. And we will
Oh, that
add
smell
turns.
might be from this creature.
You think? And I.
You said
Woo!
a wisdom save?
Yep, wisdom save. I got a 18 on mine, so 20 is my my initiative.
Wisdom saving throw 18.
You're not frightened immediately from it, but you can feel a little bit of fear from this creature. I'm going to read the description of these because they're a little different than normal. It has got this black, shiny metal armor down its head and over its paws and claws and its tail. You can tell that this thing is made to kind of survive combat more than normal. While it is scaled, it's leathery, almost like a wyvern.
Okay.
Versus being a full-fledged dragon. When it goes to breathe, all that comes out is hot air as it charges you. As it roars, the two of you hear a roar, but it's loud enough that you hear it out there. And it's about the time that you're pulling like the hatchet off, going, we should just talk to somebody else. I go first, which makes me very happy because I finally get to do something as the GM. I feel like I've only been told no every time something happens, and I never get to do shit. Giants get killed, The first hit is a 19. Remember, you are prone. So you are I'm at advantage to hitting you.
Yep.
So it's going to be a little difficult as I move forward and strike. Actually, I don't have to move that far. I'll move to here. Does the 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Then that does an 18 hit.
18 hits as well.
All right. First 2 strikes on you. Could have been better. Only 7 points. But the second one, that's better. Second one is 13 points. When that happens and it hits you with its claws, the wounds burst into flame and you take an additional 8 points of fire damage as your arm and chest ignite on fire. Because I hit you with both attacks. As it stands up, its head hits the floor above and it rumbles as the floor starts to collapse. Your turn.
Oh my goodness. Poop. Okay.
I turned into a bird. Shit, wait, I still can't do that.
Oh damn. Sorry. Okay.
I know combat. You're never in it.
I haven't really been in a lot of combat-y stuff.
There's been no combat for you ever. You're just living it up, living the high life of talking your way out of everything. This is the bard's tragic tale.
Not even talking. I'm not much of a talker either.
Just surviving. Yeah, right? Right? I'm going to move the turn order out of
my
the scene
goodness.
here.
Oh boy.
What would you like? You're going to strike me? You don't have a weapon out, I'm assuming.
I
And you
don't
fell, and
have
if you
a
did,
weapon.
we'll be rolling to see if you held on to it.
Oh my goodness. Crap.
When you hear the roar, I would say that the other 2 of you, since no one can see on screen right now, you probably want to move towards the roar. So feel free to take a full round move at the end of this round, and we will bring you in at the top of initiative when you finally get within range. So we'll do 1 round of movement.
Oh, come on.
Or whatever it is you want to do. Just 1 round of actions. Are you going to die? If so, who would you like to play?
Sorry, I had to look up something because I haven't. Okay. All right. I guess it's happening.
I'll put this here so people can see the initiative order.
You see Alder, like, he's just, like, on fire, like, just trying to put himself out and everything, and he just looks up at this thing, and he goes, oh, fuck me, and he sits there, and he's just like, oh, and he, like, almost growls at this thing as well, too, but as he does, he's like, ah! And his face starts to split, and you see this this nose start coming through, and like his hair starts like falling away, his skin is like ripping off of him as he turns into a giant badger, and I want to burrow straight down into the ground.
Oh my god.
Hold on. Let me just ask a question, Adam. Yeah. You're fleeing and they're running to combat, right? Am I right? Is that what's happening?
Right now, yeah. I'm
okay.
Boom, straight
Cool.
down, and this bit, yeah, and this bit like the hair is spiky.
So how long does it take you to transform?
Well, it is technically a bonus action to do that.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Okay, I see you. I don't like it. Right, and honey badgers don't give a fuck. We in Wisconsin know that for sure.
Oh my god. Oh no, well, I use my action to do it, but then movement. Yeah, so I use my action and then use my movement to burrow down.
Okay, so you burrow down. As you burrow down into the ground, how far do you burrow?
30 feet.
Because you're going to be really mad.
I'm going to be really mad. 30
Remember there's a tunnel? How do you think that was made?
Digging? Burrowing down? Oh, fuck!
So they moved. Let's take a look at the map here. Let me move this out of the way. All right, you're on the way. My turn. You dig down, and the first claw goes plunging in as it just throws Earth out of the way, going after you as the head extends to try to bite you. I will give you an AC bonus for cover because you are underground as it's burrowing after you. Now you guys are chasing each other in a tunnel fight. You outside see the building start to collapse. That would be the fourth filled pie of the will the building make it or not. As the building starts to collapse in. I'm going to swing at you. I get multi-attack even afterwards. I miss with that disadvantage.
Well, I said it wrong. It's actually 10 feet.
Oh, that's even better. I can just reach in the hole and pull you out.
Yeah.
But that second attack, though, was a fucking 18 and a 24, and I get disadvantage, and that 18 still is going to hit you. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Did your armor class change when you shapeshift?
Yeah, it got worse.
Yeah, all right. That's what I'm talking about. You know, I feel like in honor of Gary Conn, I'm going to pull out some of my Gary Conn D6s here. And thankfully so. I didn't hit you twice, so I can't do fire damage. But you do take 10 points of claw damage.
Okay.
Are you still attacked?
Still a badger.
Cool.
Yep.
Can you make an athletics roll versus me? Because I can grapple on hit.
An athletics roll, yeah. Oh, man, these dice absolutely hate me today.
But you got for me.
No, it's only a 10.
All right. He grabs you and pulls you out. Just gnawing at his armored thumb. With that, how close does our other group get on their round of actions? As the building is collapsing.
We can double move, right?
Correct.
Like
you can
run?
double move.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, you're
so
a rogue.
double-
You can double move and dash, technically, right?
Yes.
Are you going to go into the collapsing building? Oh, you just get to it, you're saying. Gotcha. That means they get another round, and then that means Adam gets another round. Adam, you are grabbed. Alderaan is grabbed. It pulls you out. You can see the wings expand as the roof and the building is collapsing down on top of it. It's shielding itself. It looks like it's going to take off. What would you like to do? You are grappled.
It's got me in its claw, yeah.
Yup.
Well, if it's trying to take off, I'm gonna see if I can,
No.
break out of its...
You could use either, you can try to escape it, or you can use athletics. Escaping it, I think, is under... I wonder if it's acrobatics, escape grapple? Oh, it's athletics. Unless you have something special, it's athletics. We do have cards you can play. Obviously, keep that in mind. We do have assassination attempt if you really want to try to get out of this. I have to make... I mean, all you got to say is you're playing the card, and I have to make a save. Honey Badger don't give a fuck.
Well, guys,
you do have a crit card as well. You could, if you hit, just crit as well.
Crit with the assassination card?
Nope, both purples.
Yeah.
I just rolled well. It's not my fault. I will not be blamed for the roll of the dice.
You said to break out, it's gonna be acrobatics. I do not have great acrobatics.
Athletics. It's athletics.
Or athletics, wrong one. That's the one I'm not good at. The other one I'm better at. Okay. I'll see if I can.
It's your action, just as a heads up.
I'll go ahead and I'll attack him.
All right.
See if maybe I can get him to let me go.
All right. Attacking in a grapple.
All right. So I get a bite and then a claw. My bite.
So grapple, just so you know. Condition, you are grappled. While you are grappled, here's what is applied. Your speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. So if you get a bonus or something, if it's because you're fast, you don't get it. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated, which I'm aiming for. The condition also ends if the effect removes the grapple creature from the reach of the grapple or grappling effect. So like if you have a way to get out, like Thunderverse spell, someone separates you two, those kind of things. Other than that, there are no penalties for fighting while in grapple.
Okay. Well,
Since I know we're both used to Pathfinder. Where being grappled means you are fucked.
Unless he's got a low AC, that's only a 14.
Well, I can tell you since I am an armored creature, no.
Yeah, I think so.
You could do a +2 to roll to hit. There
yeah,
are cards for that.
+2 gives me
That's a green card.
16.
A 16 will hit me.
16 will hit.
Uh-huh. So we'll take the +2 from serving hands.
Okay, that's max damage on that. That's 7 points of
Would you like to
damage.
crit?
Yeah, let's go ahead and crit.
All right, we're going to use Kyler's crit card. That means you max the first roll. So whatever your max is, and then whatever you just rolled, add to it.
It's going to be a total of 15.
15 damage. You bite into this thing, tear, and look up at it, and it looks back at you, and you see it open its mouth.
Well, I got another attack.
Yep. They're like, now if you guys go into this building, there will be rolls. I'll bring us all back on the screen when this happens. I'm warning you, going into that building is dangerous.
I got one of those claws. One of my paws is freed. I'm gonna try to claw at it. No, that's only a 10.
A 10. That is not enough, good sir. If you'd like to get an inspiration, you could get an inspiration roll. It would take 2d6 damage unless you have a bond, ideal, or flaw that you could pull to the forefront to give yourself one.
I never fail, only succeed!
I'm fine with that. Use your inspiration. I'll give it to you. That's fine. That's fair.
Let's try it. Yeah! That is much better. That is a total of a 19.
That hits me. You're not looking so good over there. You look like you're bleeding out pretty bad, buddy.
I'm bad.
You look like you are slightly fucked.
That is going to be another... 9 points of slashing damage.
9 points. Cool.
Oh, man.
Still coming down with a bite. But before that happens, that would take us to the other group. As the building is collapsing, I'm going to bring us all back on cam here, okay? We'll go back to our 4 cam. So as this building is collapsing, what are the two of you doing? You're starting at the top of the initiative. I'm going to add you into the initiative order. You will just start at your max initiative.
Okay.
Added you on. You should be able to add yourself in and put your max initiative in, and I'll reorder. You'll be above him as long as your initiative is higher than a 20.
So
This is
when
our
you say
first
max
dragon.
initiative-
Yeah, so basically like you rolled a 20, add your bonus.
Oh, okay, thank you.
So you're basically coming into an initiative. I'm just giving you the max because you're walking into a situation.
Michael Jordan.
So, did you guys add yourselves? All right, so I'm going to expand this so the audience can see. I will... Weird that your names don't show there. That's weird. Because they can't... Audience can't see your shit. That's stupid. Let me reorganize this. We'll do this in descending order. Whoop, there you go. Valena, you are first.
You said the building is collapsing.
It is collapsing. So if you enter the building, there will be rolls involved.
Well,
You can't even see into it between the smoke. I mean, you gotta remember the burnt building, it's collapsing, ash is everywhere, and there's smoke in the area. I couldn't ask for a better situation.
Fuck. What do I do?
Could not imagine this.
I can. Let me see. I can use. I
I agree,
have-
DK. You have what?
I have mobility now.
What does that do? Is
Hold on,
it special?
it's for creatures. Well, hold on. There's something I have that I can.
I know that adds to
Terrain.
your speed.
Hold on. I have something else. Where is it?
I wish the two of you were coming to Gary Con so we could all party and play games.
I
Yeah.
know, I'm really upset that we're not.
Because then you could have just went and saw Adam's family afterwards. It'd have been like a huge trip. Instead, you're working a booth.
Where is it? I just saw it.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, I can use. I have mobile, so I can use. I can. Difficult terrain doesn't cost you an extra movement.
Okay, so we'll ignore the extra movement. You're still going to make a dexterity and have to get hit with falling beams from a farmhouse.
That's fine.
But yeah, I'm fine with that. That's 100% fair. It is rough terrain, but you can run along these boards. You can ninja your way in.
Alright, I'm gonna ninja.
Excellent. I need dexterity saving throw
Alright, where's my dex? There it is. Here we go.
for falling debris. I'm telling you, this falling debris hurts, too, by the way. I don't know if you ever had something fall on you doing carpentry work. It sucks.
20.
A 20? Well, apparently that falling I-beam does not hit you. As you run into the building, you can see, and you can make your movement. They are 30 foot below. This is basically like, it'd been like 15 foot down would have been the cellar, and it's dug out like a pit. And it is
Nice.
blackness in here because of the soot and ash. Do you have dark vision?
No.
Everything for ranged combat or melee combat past 5 foot is a disadvantage. It doesn't mean you can't do it. You're fighting it. You're shooting at silhouettes essentially.
Right.
So move yourself into the building where you'd like to be.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Let me see. Here's my arrow. Probably, I would assume I would be jumping and dodging right before that
Yep.
huge hole
Beam
in the
collapse. Yep.
ground.
Are you gonna dive into the hole or are you gonna shoot from the collapsing floor?
If I see this thing,
You do. You see big wings getting ready to flap right now.
then I'll shoot it. I'll shoot it.
All right. Disadvantage.
Okay.
So you have your
Can I
bow
use
on your prosthetic?
Oh, I just ran. That's my action. My bow on my prosthetic. Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Anna, you might have been able to get there a little bit faster than me because of
Dash.
mobile.
Mobile. Yeah.
Because it adds 10 feet to her.
I mean, she probably waited for you to make a decision to go into the fucking building,
All right.
so I'm not too worried about it. I'm not going to retcon time.
Right.
16.
Not without chronomancy. Which does
I'll
exist in
have
this
that.
fucking game. What you got for me?
16.
Is that a disadvantage? 16's your high one?
Oh, disadvantage.
Yeah.
I roll another natural 20. Damn it.
So 16.
You still hit me.
Damn.
Take your damage. Okay, I'm going to ask you the same thing. We got a lot of cards. Would you like to just stack damage on this thing? Because I don't know you're there. You're getting sneak attack.
Yes.
So, would you like to add a D4 and a D6? And then do you want to use assassination card? Or do you want to use... do you want to use... We got a wild magic card you could use if you just want to add a D10 on top of this.
Let me use the... Wait, I have my sneak attack on this.
Correct. So you can add a D4 for using a green card.
D4.
You can use a blue card. We'll use a recharge retainer ability because we don't have any retainers here today. I'm just basically moving from the bottom up on the list. And then if you want, we can give up a wild magic card for an extra D10, or you can just cap there, use a D4 and a D6 and call it.
Let's just use a D4 and D6, my
All right.
sneak attack, and see what happens.
All right, let's see what you
Okay.
get.
So my blade... Oh, that's gross. My blade will... Well, my
Nope,
arrow
not
will
your blade,
shoot out-
arrow.
Right, sorry. I know. 7 points
Okay.
plus 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
Wow.
18, 19, 20, 21 total.
21 points of damage?
Yes.
You flunked this thing in the neck, right below the armor line that goes down its neck. I'm still up, but I have to roll for taking a wound. I do not take a wound. As it roars, and it is holding, and he lifts him up, and you can see he's getting ready to eat an animal?
Giant badger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you have clothing on as a giant badger?
Nope.
Or is it
It
just a
all
giant
goes
badger?
away when you
It's
shapeshift.
It's a giant badger.
It's a giant badger. It looks like it's eating food. And it is like a giant... I mean, it looks like a fucking dragon. It's a large dragon-looking creature.
Okay.
Any other actions?
Can I use a bonus action or no?
Yeah, if you haven't used one yet.
Bonus...
I don't know if you have anything you could do. I mean, I guess you could dodge back out of the building. Because I think you can move with your disengage.
Yeah, I can... Yeah, I can disengage. I can take a hide action.
Oh, you want to hide in the collapsing building?
Nope. Okay, disengage. I'm gonna jump back a bit.
Or you're going to go out of the building? I just need to know if you're staying in the building.
No, I'll stay in the building. Forget
Alright.
it. I'll stay in the building.
All right, you're staying in the building. All right, that takes us to Adriel. What are you doing?
I'm also going in. my speed will be cut in half because it's
Dexterity save for you too, as the building is collapsing. This is a weather vane coming down in honor of Campaign 1.
nice.
For those who watched Thauntia Campaign 1, the weather vane was a running thing in our show.
18.
18 is good enough. You're good. It is the same thing, disadvantage unless you're within 5 foot from melee.
I have double sight.
Does that allow you to ignore all obscuring shit?
Well,
Like the smoke, the debris, and shit like that, not just darkness.
So it'd be, okay, so then that'd be disadvantage. So I go in there as my bonus action. I cast Hexblade's Curse.
What the fuck is that?
It's not a spell. It's a bonus action. Choose one creature I can see within 30 feet of me.
Sure.
The target is cursed for 1 minute.
Do I make a save?
Nope. Curse ends early if the target dies. I die or I'm incapacitated.
Fuck you.
This part probably won't be that great, but we'll see what happens if I actually hit.
Cool. I'm excited.
Where am I at with my spell? So then I throw back.
I'm so worried.
My eyes, like you hear as my eyes start glowing again.
I think it's Smallville where Superman was like laser beaming people in the darkness.
Yeah, a little bit. Let me just check my spell. Yep, to hit. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
I got a 16.
That does hit me.
Okay.
Is that with disadvantage? You got 16?
Yes.
Come on, man. I just want my little dragon to have some fun. You guys are fucking ruining it all.
There's that.
Oh,
What does the? I've never actually used one because Allie kept using them.
Ooh.
What does the Namajor spell power green card do?
Namajor spell power green card. Not the other one. The Namajor spell power green card allows you to cast your spell as if it was one level higher if it has upgrading.
Okay, well that's a cantrip, so that's not really gonna work. So then I think what I'll do instead.
They are stackable though for that card. As a heads up.
Okay.
So you can be like blow 3 and cast it 3 levels higher.
Okay. Well, it's still not for this.
Nope.
So, let's see. So I've got.
I just wish this thing had a breath weapon. So disappointed. So disappointed. It doesn't have a breath weapon.
I'm gonna grab a +2 damage card from Kyler from 27 days ago. So that's gonna go 5 + 2 + 2. And then I will do a potion for extra damage.
Okay. Just click it and use it. Whose is it?
It's one that I played 7 days ago.
Excellent.
Has she saved me yet?
I'm working on it. Hold on.
We're working on it.
So
I'm worried it's going to be a lot of damage.
Probably can.
well, so the first one was only 19 points.
Ha! Just 19 points.
Boom, you hit it once. Its head hits that cross beam down there, but it's still alive.
Okay, so then I roll again.
Yep. I'm gonna
have to try and catch this badger. Because if this thing goes crashing down, I gotta yoink this.
I got another 16.
Yeah, that hits me.
Okay.
It's gonna be enough damage without anything. I only have 3 hit points left.
Oh yeah, because base. Yeah. So the base before I roll right now, I'm doing 9 points.
As you blast this thing twice, it collapses.
I grab it.
And I get hit points back, which doesn't matter for me.
He's not reaching 30 foot up. He's not that high. So he just has it. You can see it. No, I was getting ready to. I was going to take off with him because it was food. I was going to be like, random direction audience roll. Where's Adam going? But I didn't get to do that. As it collapses in the hole, the building is still collapsing.
Oh shit, that would've been...
So... Do you have any movement left there, Kelly, to get out?
No, but that's okay. We took care of the biggest issue, I think.
Well, okay.
I know a house collapsing on us is a big deal.
All right,
but...
so you went. I'm down, and then it goes to East Tide. You get an action.
I'm in the hole.
Yeah, it's your turn.
I just look up and I go.
Yep, no one knows who the fuck you are. You're a badger. There is a tunnel.
You know what? No, I'm gonna start tunneling upwards.
Oh, you're gonna have to go to a wall, dig through the dirt, and then start tunneling up.
I should
Yep.
just be a bird. And...
Because you can't turn into a bird yet.
Oh.
Or you can go down a tunnel that it already made if you wanted a quick escape. Because I know you can only dig 10 foot around. That's why I was saying that.
Yeah.
Because it goes past the building at least, and then you could dig out from there if you wanted.
Yeah, I'll do that. So
All right.
at least past the building, and I'll start. Maybe
All right, I collapse again. I need both of you to make me dexterity saving throws that are not or that are in the building. Adam, you are fine since you went into the tunnel as the building is collapsing down.
Okay.
17 for me. It's 12. No,
Yeah,
wait,
six.
that's more than that. I lied. Sorry.
I got a 16,
Okay.
No, it's 17.
and I'm gonna try and find a +2 to Dex.
There is definitely +2 to dex in here somewhere, I think.
Yeah, I just saw it.
Whose is it?
I'm gonna use the one. I'm gonna click it off. I'm gonna use the one from Kyler.
Okay.
So that gets me to an 18.
Okay. What are you at there, Valena?
17.
Okay. Are you comfortable with that number?
I don't.
Or would you like to add 2 to your dex as well?
Yes, please.
All right. If we have a second one in here, we can click, I'm assuming. Yeah, we'll use the one from Kyler again.
Thank you, Tyler.
All right, so
Thank you,
yes,
Kyler.
without those cards, I would have been doing 3d10 damage from the building collapsing on top of you.
Oof.
And that damage I rolled was 27.
If I was gonna get a scar, it's not gonna be from a building. I tell you that.
It's gonna be from a fucking. You're gonna get toothpicked. So as you all dash out of the building and the entire thing collapses, I'm gonna delete this out. We're gonna delete him out. There is blood everywhere. Is our little guy is crawling his way out of the tunnel, and then I'm assuming you two go back out the front door.
Yes. Yes.
When you go into the tunnel, Adam, it goes back probably 35 foot, and it kind of like tears out. And there is just skeletons of humans through the entire back of this thing.
Ooh.
Are you going to sort and look through everything, or are you going to get the fuck out?
I'm gonna get the fuck out right
Okay.
now.
So as you tunnel your way out and burst out of the back, we are out of combat. With us being out of combat, I will take us back to our regular screen. Do you go meet up with them and shift back?
Absolutely. It's just this giant badger
So a badger runs up to you all.
comes running around the corner of the house.
Oh, it's saying thank you for saving
And
it. You're
and,
welcome,
and as he
little
does, like,
thing.
it reaches his head back and his mouth splits
Oh,
open, and you see this hand shoot
get
up out
my
of it.
Climb out of it.
prepared.
Yeah, and he's just like, ah, fuck me! And just climbs out, and like the mouth just splits even more as he just climbs out of it, and then it's just like blood and gunk and everything, and fur. And
It looks
then
like an
just
Evil
kinda
Dead
collapses and
scene.
starts- Exactly, and it starts just kind of like disintegrating, and then like the rest of it just melds into.
Let me get this straight. A skin grows over you like a pelt with blood and everything, and you turn into that animal and like fill it out. And then when you get out of it, you climb out of its orifice, out of its mouth. Cool. Cracking bone. I love it.
Is it
Perfect.
Is that metal?
Yeah.
Is that metal enough?
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm in. I'm totally in. Velena's like, why?
Yeah, did you get swallowed by a badger?
No, I've told you before. I can do that.
I've never seen this
Well,
animal.
you've never seen it before. I try not to do it that often, but no, I can do that. I know it's kind of gross and disgusting, but
Let's
it's very foggy as well.
I have,
too.
let's stop for that bottle, and then we
Yeah.
can discuss.
I'll make my way back
I
over
like this.
back over into the woods, and I'm gonna say.
Are you corking the bottle?
Yeah. I just say time to close and cork it. It actually stays.
Oh, the fog stays? Oh, I'm sorry.
It disperses after about 10 minutes. If
Oh.
there's any wind, it can disperse in about.
There
a minute
is some wind because the fire is
Okay.
moving around. If you
Sure.
wait 10 minutes, I'll get rid of this, right? We'll make it small. And then in that time, your sister will come back. And the building's collapsed. You see the skunk walk up to you all. And when the skunk walks up, it goes, "What happened to the farmhouse?" Is it like shifts into the human. Same thing that you see his do. She does the same thing, but you see the hands push out of the sides of it and like move up, and she like peels it apart like a zipper.
I don't understand these new things.
What do you mean? Oh, the animal itself. You hunt an animal. You pray and you sacrifice it. In doing so, you gain the properties of that animal, and you can resummon its spirit over top of you and animate it. And you can become that creature.
Alden, do you think you can become that creature that I killed?
I don't think he can. It might be too large. Did he kill it?
No.
You look really bad.
I feel terrible. Yeah, I went inside the farm. We were trying to sneak around and felt like somebody actually pushed me from behind down into the hole, and this thing tried to eat me.
It sure did. And you know what you did not ever see? That thing that pushed you.
Pushed you. Oh yeah.
Well, I can heal you up if you're injured.
Tuesday sent someone to kill us because I see a retainer cam.
She'll do 3 healing, and she casts healing spells, and she heals you for 32 points.
Ooh, baby.
Are you still wounded?
42. Yeah, I'm like two points away from my max.
I mean, I can waste another spell if you need.
No. It's fine. Thank you.
Well, I found the place that they're at.
Yeah.
I did. It's not too far. They're probably a quarter mile into the trees, a little less than, maybe like 1/8 of a mile into the trees. But they have got Capwn soldiers. I don't know if they're scouts or some of them are in armor. They have them hanging from trees by their feet. And they are fitting the armor on these weird, scaly creatures.
They're hanging out people by the feet?
Yes, and they're taking all their stuff.
Question.
Make them look like Capwn soldiers.
Yeah, they're wearing all their clothes.
Maybe make people think that, help is coming, and then...
Oh, no, I heard they somewhere down the road, a little ways, they something about tolls or crossing, or but basically it sounds like they're making people pay or get murdered.
No.
That's my understanding. I will say that encampment is not that many. If I would have known there was so few of them, I'd have killed them myself.
How many?
Well, there were 4 of the furry buggy creatures, and then a couple humans. They're all wearing the scale armor. But I didn't see that big one that walked away anywhere. I don't know where he went.
Big one went further
Yeah.
south.
Maybe he went. Maybe they went towards the other area, the crossroads.
How Juniper? How long have they been here at this location?
Oh, we've been seeing them on and off all winter.
Have you seen that giant dragon?
Yes, there was a machine thingy that flew over top and breathed fire. That's how this all started.
No, this one was like a legit.
This one was like a legitimate living, breathing creature with armor on it.
It's been digging tunnels underneath, and there was dozens of skeletons down below that it's been eating people.
I mean, we are missing many of the farmhands throughout the region.
That's what I'm guessing it could be.
What if they're taking the farms not for the food, but because they're using the farmhands as food?
Oh, that would be dire indeed. I mean, if we think about the settlements, there's roughly 20 farms in the area. I'd say over 100 people between all the farmhands. Roughly. Communities work the farms, you know what I mean?
What's in the back of the crates in the farmhouse?
Well, just supplies, we have food, rations, things like that.
Okay, the biggest one, or one of them was opening it up.
Yeah, I mean, well, they did take a lot of our food. They took crops before the crops were burnt, but they were gathering the crops. They made the farmhands work until the fields were empty, and then they took the farmhands. But the other thing I saw fly by was a huge machine. But the one you're talking about, I never saw that. That's news to me.
Oh, it's underneath that house right now.
And the farm says they're gonna be very upset if that's a family farm. It's been around for hundreds of years.
All right.
Well,
That thing just tried to fucking murder me. Let's go take care of all these bastards in the back.
Are we gonna go to where the people are being harmed, or are we gonna go to the camp out back?
let's go to where the people are being harmed, because if some of them are human, we're gonna have a better chance of getting information out of them.
Yes.
So just like immediately out back, not the one that's like wherever they're heading to. Because remember, there's two incidents. There's the farm, and then the
Right.
crossings is the other area.
We're talking about the people that are hanging, right?
That's just right out back.
Yeah, let's go take
go
care
to
of the
them,
people right out
so
back.
we can get them down. Yeah,
Alright.
if
And
we
then
can.
they might have some information leading to the crossings.
Let me show you that area. I will move us to that map. So as you are wandering through, I have two questions. Are you going to stealth your way through? And are the two shapeshifters going to go out as animals so they can be ahead of the group?
I'm gonna stealth.
To use it to get.
I'm gonna try and stealth.
You'll see to the southeast of the map we're on, an area that I did, that road that goes across, that would be the area you would be looking at, and you can see a small bonfire in the trees. Yep, you got it right there. Here, I will move the map there actually. That's the area you're looking at. And you'll be coming in across the road from here. There is a wagon that is pretty destroyed, messed up. And then you can see a cliff rise up above. There's some tents over there. There's some tents on the ground. I'll take it over so the audience can see it as well. It looks like that.
I'm just putting myself on the other map.
Yeah, you
anyway.
can just drag yourself to here. All your characters can be dragged here. If you can't, I'll move you over. Because it's easy to do. Probably easier for me than you all, because you guys can't see the connectors. Boop. And then let me get your Kender sister. I still can't believe that this is your sister. This is funny. Are the two shapeshifters going to shapeshift again?
You know what?
She says, I'm not going to do that. It's supposed to rain today. If we'd like to wait till it rains, I can really bring some fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for now.
She says, "Bro, you remember when we were being taught how to control storms? You probably didn't pay attention, but
Well, I did go down a slightly different path than you. Yeah, so
well, I have a scroll.
how's it working out for you?
I have a scroll, and she pulls out like rolled bark, and at the top of it in Druidic it says "Call Lightning."
I like that.
So
if we let it rain.
you can either cast it, or I can cast it, but one of us should be an animal of some form to help with this and scout, and the other one should use this.
You know what? I'll use the scroll. I'll do
All right.
that.
She gives you the bark. Call Lightning is on your list. I don't think there's any rolls in this game. You can just cast scrolls if I remember correctly. I don't think.
It has to be on your spell list.
Yep.
And then if it is higher than what you can cast currently, then you have to make a roll.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. You'll have to make a roll. She would too, so.
It probably won't be that hard. It's dependent on the spell level.
It's a third level spell.
Let me see if I can find it.
I got it. Third level, 120 feet.
You
The spell
have
is
to-
10 minutes.
badass if you've never used it.
Yeah.
If it's a third level, you'll have to beat a 15. You would make a spell casting ability check.
You'll be fine. So I'm going to move some of the creatures onto the map. Is anyone going to scout? Or
Say that
are
one more time,
you...
sorry.
Is anyone going to scout? out. Oops,
no.
I didn't mean to do that. Whoa.
Yeah, I did something weird too, and I'm very for a second.
No, I moved my character weird. Or are you guys just going to run in and start obliterating everybody?
No, we need to scout first. I want to scout and see, or one of us should scout, or the animal should scout and see how many are there.
She already did. So I can show you on the map.
There's like
So there's people hanging around this tree. There are 2 human soldiers here around the tree. The tree is up on a cliff edge with branches that hang over. So they basically tie them up on the ledge and they throw them off.
Oh.
And they hang by their feet after they've like taken all their shit.
Those humans are being hung, or those are...
They're hung by their feet. They're still alive, actually.
That was my next question.
So there's those 2 human soldiers in the dragon armor. And then there are 6 hobgoblins milling about in the area. They look like they are like grabbing food, harvesting mushrooms, and then there's 2 of them by the tent. So these are the only 2 humans next to this ring. Everybody else you see on the map is a hobgoblin.
And humans as in humans part
Human
of this
soldiers
army.
wearing armor that's Kisis, and they're wearing like red scale mail.
Okay.
And they're standing below those people, and you can see from a distance they're definitely talking to each other, but it's in Draconic. It's pretty far, definitely not within a really good hearable range until you get closer. Because technically that's really far.
right.
You're talking about trying to hear a conversation between 2 people in a forest. What's the distance here?
If you speak Draconic in a forest and nobody's there to hear you,
Doesn't even make a sound.
doesn't even make a sound.
I left you all on the roll there, so you can add yourselves to the initiative if we get to that, because I don't know how you guys want to handle this. I'm not going to put their initiative in until it's necessary, and yours will just be zeroed out for now until you put your new initiative in.
Right.
Is there anything you want to do, being from the road and his sister saying, "Hey, I know how many there are. They're milling about. They're not really formed up. We could try to take them by surprise, or we cast this spell. If we get the scroll going, we could easily nuke a few of them before they even get organized.
Absolutely.
Because don't you get that spell for like 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's a concentration for 10 minutes.
We could just from here, I could go in as an animal, whistle, and you could strike the areas. We could see how many we take out before they know what the fuck's going on. And then Valina could sneak in and do the same thing.
Yes, but what is this spell you talk of?
Oh, have you ever seen lightning fall from the sky because you asked it by its name to strike a spot? That's what we do.
Okay, don't do it to me, please. I'm going to help.
Won't do it to you.
Oh, he's
Won't happen.
cast it at least once. No, you know what? I don't think he'll be fine.
Okay.
It'll be okay. It'll be good.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Okay, so I can go one way and you guys go the other way, right? Do you want to take one by one?
Are we gonna infiltrate?
Are we gonna infiltrate
stealth
before or
infiltrate.
before or after?
Yeah, do you want to
Storm?
get like some bolts off right away? Because she's basically saying if we wait for it to rain, it'll be much better.
How long do we have to wait for it to rain? I'm concerned about the people there.
And she goes
Hanging
like
by their
this.
feet.
I'm gonna make like 30, 40 minutes, maybe an hour, maybe 2.
Oh no, those people are gonna.
If you want to make
die.
a survival check, Adam, you could see if you know how
Yeah.
long it's gonna be.
Yeah. I can do survival checks.
I rolled a 9 in total.
Natural 20, baby.
It will be
go.
raining in
For a
exactly
28.
7 minutes and 52 seconds.
You know what? We're gonna wait 7 minutes and 52 seconds.
50
Jennifer.
seconds. You're talking.
There we go. We'll wait a few minutes and then.
Should we
yeah.
get in position?
Yes.
Yes.
She goes, all right.
Okay.
She goes like this. She walks around a tree and comes out the other side, and she looks like a bear.
Does bear.
Okay.
And there's just a skin of a kender left behind.
Ew. Oh.
All right. And she can speak.
Oh. That's interesting. Okay.
Are you ready?
Where'd you wait? Oh my god. Where are
I'm
you
a
going,
warlock.
Kelly?
I'm a warlock. I'm always ready. I don't have that much up my. I don't have any spells up my sleeve.
Bye, Amaryllis. They are I'm gonna get a bear.
I'm gonna stealth into a tree.
She's like, I can draw them all into a circle. Trust me, no one likes bears.
Yeah, if you can do that,
If you skin a bear, you aggro every bear's within 40 yards.
That's very accurate. I've heard that.
That is
before.
very true.
It's a real thing.
Let me get the bear.
Okay.
Is that real?
No, it's World of Warcraft.
It's a World of Warcraft joke.
Oh, I used to play World of Warcraft. I don't remember that.
Yeah, you shoot one bear, they all come after you.
It was a meme. Like, if you skin a bear, then every bear's within 40 yards should aggro.
Oh my god.
I'll try and find it for you later.
So she says, she turns into the bear. With her as the bear, she goes, I'll go south and around. You go north and around.
All right.
And she starts meandering into the area.
Aldern, do you want me to stay here and give you a little bit of guidance when you cast from that scroll?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Where
Excellent.
do you want me to go?
I mean, the bear, that is Aldern's sister, said that she was going to go south and we were going to go north, so maybe skirt around to the north?
Okay.
So this is about a 15-foot cliff edge. You can kind of jump if you're good and climb your way up, but it's a raised ledge.
Velina, before you go, do you have like a signal whistle or something?
She goes.
I'm talking about
the bear
Velina.
blows. Okay, the bear
already
whistles.
I don't have a whistle.
Just call
Okay.
lightning where
right,
where the
I'm
screaming
gonna-
starts.
Well, okay, yeah. Well,
see.
it's a bear. I don't have to worry. Like, I think she's got her. So I like reach underneath my cloak and underneath my armor, and I pull out a necklace, and there's like a shard of obsidian tied to it, and then next to it is also a signal whistle, and I unhook the signal whistle and I give it to Velina. I'm like,
Elena,
Oh.
when the hand reaches across to grab the signal whistle, does your gauntlet show?
Yes.
Well, would you like to explain what you did in your downtime since we did not discuss this? I'm even going to take you over to solo camp for this. I feel it's totally viable because I didn't tell you what the gauntlet was. I just gave you the ability to get it. All right, so as you reach up to grab the whistle from your gauntlet in Draconic, you hear, "Are we killing things today?"
My gauntlet's talking to me. It's like idle hands. Yes, we are going to kill some.
Are we killing Ttrpgfamily?
Oh yeah, I guess there are Ttrpgfamily, right? Aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Followers, yes, followers.
Ah. Children of Ttrpgfamily, even better.
It's the people in this camp that have killed the innocent people. Or taking their armor. Yes, them.
Then we skin them like she would skin everyone else.
I mean, we don't have to do that. But
Yes, we do. We must send a sign. And she's just staring at this like black, like polished black steel gauntlet. She's not had it before. And it's like dragon scaled down it. She's got long fingertips on it. I'll take us back to the full screen.
I promise my signet whistle will not tarnish the metal on your gauntlet.
And it does. What attachment do you have? Do you just have the talons for now?
on this. Oh wait, yeah. What am I doing? No,
I mean,
would have to-
you've not used it just by itself yet. That's why I'm asking you.
Oh no, it would be by itself at the moment until we figure out what exactly
Okay.
we're doing here.
All right. Well, I need to know if you go to switch weapons.
If I need to, I will.
Excellent.
Oh, it's
You
not
going
gonna
north?
like that. I know. No, this is we're going. Yes, I'm going north.
Cool. You go north. Can you give me stealths for the two of you? Because you're going to get within 30 foot at some point. So I would say move yourself up to 30 foot away from a creature and then make a stealth check for the both of you.
I'm
And then-
staying by Aldrin.
Okay, you're staying by Aldrin.
For when he
All right.
casts the spell.
All right, perfect. I'm going to see if I can't take us to our larger map here. Give me a sec. So I want... Is it this one? No, this one. This is the large map. All right. Take us to the large map. So with this said, and you all move in the directions you want to go. I didn't mean to go that far out. Damn. Are you going to attack something, or are you going to wait for Call Lightning? Like, what's the game plan? Or are you going to wait for the bear?
I'm assuming we're waiting for the bear.
Yeah, she said she was gonna try to get some of them together.
Oh, she went
let's
south.
sneak
You
over.
see her go through. You see brush getting knocked over. She is not stealthing.
She's
Okay.
making plenty of noise. Yeah.
She walks up to the first one. The camera cuts to a black bear that is large, looking at a hobgoblin. The black bear starts to stand up. The hobgoblin reaches for its weapon, and it swings. I am going to hit with a... Okay. There might be a dead hobgoblin. We might be starting this off with a totally ripped in half hobgoblin. What's my damage of this thing?
What is more metal than a bear ripping a hobgoblin in half?
It hits it in the ribs, pulls across, and brings the sternum back with it. It falls backward off Cam, and the other two that are like tying stuff up and like working turn back and see their friend die, and it roars as the other two look at it. I'll give everybody an action. What would you like to do? She definitely is starting this off strong.
From where we're at,
Fucking
can we
bears.
see any of them as it starts to rain?
They all would be in cover unless you're within 30 foot, or you can draw a line of sight without a tree in the way.
Lots of tree.
Okay, so
There's a lot of like overgrowth and coverage and shit like that.
if you give me the countdown, Aldrin, I will.
I'm
Back
assuming
on
we've
shore.
timed this to where you're
Yeah.
casting the scroll.
Well, I can cast it a minute beforehand.
Cast what?
I'm giving him a little bit of guidance.
Oh, you're giving help. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know what you're doing. Like, I thought you were casting
no.
the scroll, and I was like,
No,
that's
no,
not
no,
a
no,
fucking
no, no,
warlock
no,
spell
no.
list? Fuck this game. I'm out.
I mean, I can check real quick. Hold on.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's never on anyone's spell but a druid. So casting, give me your caster level check. Let's see if you can cast the scroll.
You said with some guidance.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would also like to know, would you, because this seems the most metal of possibilities, would you like to use a Wild Magic Storm card when you cast this?
Fuck yes, I would.
Audience, I need a D6 for you, and I need a D20 so we can pick the chart, and we can pick what happens with the D6. So D20 and D6 from the audience.
Kelly, how much is guidance? A D4?
Yeah, I just put in the chat. Yeah. It's a yeah.
I'm a little worried about this now.
I just made it out of
A 6? Fuck. Need a D20 roll?
I'm glad I
I
stuck
need a
around to
D20.
help.
Yeah.
You might have to
Alright.
do exclamation point 1 D20.
Not
There we
quite
go.
used to
19.
casting this spell.
Oh my god.
Boy.
I don't know if we're gonna have combat.
We're sitting here. I'm like waiting for the signet whistle to go off. Then it's like,
Alright, did you cast the spell?
I did.
Okay, excellent. Well,
Brian,
Adam.
Who
are you-
His eyes just light up and.
The rain immediately starts, and as the rain drops, it's like sheets of rain coming down. 1, because it's a 19. Adam, what element do you want the Chaos Magic Storm to be?
What element would
Yeah.
I like?
What element would you like the rain to be?
Ooh.
My goodness. Let's go. It's cold rain. It's very
Cold?
cold.
Okay, we're going to cold.
Ice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cold. So ice, rain. All right, so sleet, hail.
Sleet.
Hail.
Yeah. Yeah.
On a 19, it means it only affects the enemy. It does not affect any of you, which fuck you. On top of that, I would like to know which elemental would you like to summon?
Let's say it's raining. There's lightning. There's sleet coming. How about a wind elemental? That sounds great.
Cool.
Air.
Cool.
Yeah, like an air elemental.
Air elemental.
Yeah.
All right. All right. With that said, it was a
I
19.
didn't need to come with you guys. I could have just stayed home.
Hold on here.
No, you saved my life.
Elemental.
No, we're gonna save the hanging people.
Well,
And then I
this is.
apparently have to skin.
Well, we'll see how that goes.
You got to skin every bear within 40 yards, Diana.
I'm getting our air elemental. Give me a sec here. Air.
I'm pulling up the.
How fun.
Because you're skinning their best friend.
Oh.
My goodness.
Cool. Okay. And
Good job,
where on the map do you want it to be? Because it's a 19, it can be anywhere on the map. Like lightning strikes, elemental shows up, hail comes down. Where do you want it to be?
Well, let's do up on the cliff, like behind, towards this.
Well, I'll tell you what, Adam. Let me
Yeah.
give you control of this nightmare creature. Audience, at the bottom of every round, you get to roll 4d6 for damage to every enemy in the area. Unfortunately, the people hanging might also take a pelting from that, but we'll see. They are in cover. Let me grab. Where are you at? Pull them out. I see him. Where is our? There we go. Air elemental name.
Oh my god!
Got that bad boy up.
Fuck me.
Sorry, it's like, it's 46, it's a 23, right?
It's 23, huh? Right? Is that what you meant? Yeah? No? No?
Oh baby.
Yeah, there we go.
Lord
I
and
Savior! Couldn't get it to pull. Where is my air element? Aha! There you are.
Oh my god!
Okay. I'm going to give you control of him, so you can see the stats and all the bullshit that I don't agree with that you just got. There you go, bud, and there you go. I will show the players as well, just so you guys can all see it. This is the air elemental. There is hail swirling in and out of it. I am hella worried that this fight is going to get over. It has 90 fucking hit points.
Whoa.
He's
So-
a tough boy.
We're just gonna treat him very respectfully.
Right, yeah. So it acts like a summon creature. It goes on your initiative. We did 4d6. That's 23 points a day. Are you kidding me?
No.
Let me just do this. You see every hobgoblin collapse as hails crush in their face and stampede their bones into paste. Every single fucking hobgoblin is now dead.
Wow.
Fuck that shit.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
I had 20 hit points each. I failed my save. They're all dead.
Oh my goodness. And my air elemental goes away.
And where did you put the other elemental? No, oh, wait, sorry. That hobgoblin's dead.
You should go towards the
bad.
Boom.
Lands,
bad.
gets thrown somewhere into oblivion. Here, let me just yeet him out into the fucking oblivion. He's gone.
Oh my gosh.
The two under the tree are fine. They huddle in the tree
they're
as the
going-
rain and the hail is coming down. Roll your initiatives.
I mean,
What do you two want to do?
My
Actually, you
initiative
both get
is
an action. Oh, you helped. Valina,
Yeah,
you
I
still get to
helped.
go once before you do initiative. What would you like to do?
I said.
Fucking just hailstorm fills the area. You feel your gauntlet tingle.
Okay. I feel like I was trying to hide in the trees, stealth in the trees.
Yeah, sure. Which direction you want to go?
I think I would go more towards the
cliff
over
wall?
here.
Give me a stealth
so
check.
I want to get closer to the.
Right, yeah. Fucking great.
I'm sorry.
I did not expect like 2 really high rolls to happen on the same chaos magic
Our
table.
Lord
Like
and
they
Savior,
just line up.
23.
Yes!
Got 12
All right.
on the die and I have an
All right.
11.
You're within are you within 30 foot of them or can I not see you yet?
Michael Jordan.
Let me see. I am.
No,
50 feet
I
of
can't
me.
see you yet. So you're around that cliff edge. Hail is coming down, and you're stealthing in. Can I get initiatives for everybody? I'm gonna roll for my guys. Maybe they get a fucking chance to do something.
I moved you?
Oh, got a
Well, how come I can move you?
Because I made it so you can move each other in case one of you is having computer problems.
That's right. I appreciate that.
I'm
Sorry.
still-
No, that's
Okay, I
okay.
apologize.
No apologies. But I go at 25. I rolled a natural 20.
Initiative.
Total fucking waste. Total fucking waste. They're not gonna leave the tree. Fucking hailstorm
It's
going
raining.
on. Hey, it's not raining. There's golf balls falling from the sky.
Guys.
It's like Colorado.
Did you do it
Guys,
again?
my
Or
Lord and
Wisconsin.
Savior is saving me again.
Oh my god!
15 plus 9.
What is your total?
23.
23. Okay.
Jordan.
My hobgoblins. I'm just gonna delete them because
Nothing.
they don't get to do shit. I'm gonna reorganize this descending order. I go first. Oh, you know what? Sorry. Hold on. I forgot to add the bear.
My sister.
Oh God. The bear goes at
Juniper.
24. Juniper is up there.
Foot.
With
boy.
that said, they immediately pull longbows out and are like waiting. Because they don't know what the fuck is going on. The people above are yelling and screaming for help as hail is pelting the tree. And trees are starting to like break and you see branches cracking in the storm. As it went from nothing to just a downpour of hail. I'm holding my action. The black bear goes. When she realizes she's not getting hit, have you ever seen a bear smile? I haven't. It doesn't look good. It's all maw. She is going to charge through the trees because she has 60-foot movement between her animal form and her bonuses. And she charges the first soldier. They're going to fire at her. They do hit. She gets plunked with the arrow and bear rushes one into a tree. It doesn't kill him, but does wound him pretty bad. And hits him against a tree and rakes down. You see armor pieces peel off as the camera slides back to Valina around the corner. Valina, it's your turn. I would love to
Yes.
say I'm going to do something special, that I'm going to survive, but nope.
Well, we'll see. I gotta put on my bow, so. I have to take the gauntlet out, right? I have to take the gauntlet off in order to use my bow?
Are you going to take your gauntlet off? And go to
Or
put the
can
bow
I
on?
use-
You can
I
fight
use
with the
my bow
gauntlet.
on there?
You can fight. Well, you know it's not movable. It's just a locked talent. Like it's made to like
Locked?
fight people. It's not malleable. It's not. It doesn't move.
Can I take it off so I can use my bow?
I'm asking you. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Cool. I need an
They're
intelligence
gonna be
saving
pissed.
throw.
Yeah, it doesn't want to come off. I get it.
No.
Wants to do some
Intelligent
fights.
item.
Okay, that's a 9 plus. I probably didn't make it. 2.
It says you can't flay things with a bow.
Okay, let's go running, shall we?
Do you do it anyway?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
You can. It just doesn't want to.
You really want to argue with a sentient gauntlet in the middle
I
of the
don't-
sword?
All right.
No, I don't
a
want to
hailstorm.
argue with this
Okay.
thing.
Okay. So you're moving forward.
Yeah, so let me see here. I'm gonna stealth forward.
Okay.
There's my. Let me see. I can stealth through. I'm gonna stealth to this tree, 40 feet.
I mean, if you want to hug the wall all the way up to him, you could.
Okay, yeah, let me
Because
hug
it's
the wall.
it's
then.
hailing, so you could literally do this. Stop there, and you move, what, 40?
I
Can
move
you
40
dash
feet.
as well? Can you move further than that with your
Yes.
dash? How far can you move with dash?
Well, no, it's already incorporated in.
Oh, okay. So you can hug the wall to there, and that puts you at 40.
Yes,
Wait,
I'll be
so-
right there. What's up?
Your movement's 30.
Okay.
And then can't you use
My
your bonus
movement-
action to move again as a rogue?
Let me see.
Or is that only to disengage?
Yeah, because your movement
it's
is.
only
I
to
think it's
disengage.
disengaging.
Oh. All right.
Hold on.
Let me see. Mobility. Your speed increases by 10 feet, so it's 40.
Okay.
Use dash action. Difficult terrain doesn't cost anything. Move
Okay.
against creature. Okay. Yep.
So it
you
doesn't
just
sound
gain
like it's
extra-
any further.
Well,
It's just
when
a
you
10
take the
foot
dash,
for mobility.
when you take the dash action, you gain extra movement for the current turn.
Right. What's the movement bonus? 10?
No, it just
Yes.
no. It
Yeah, it's an
says
extra
with
10
it's
feet.
the thing that I'm looking at says with a speed of 30 feet, for example,
I thought
you
it'd
can
be
move up to
60.
60 feet.
Yeah, that's what I
on your
thought.
turn if you dash.
Yeah. So you would actually move 70 because of mobility.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Because it doesn't
Yes.
say that in my thing.
That-
I'm looking at the
So
combat.
So
section.
you would go to here if you want to fight with the bear.
Sure. I'll test this gauntlet
Cool.
out.
I do not see you.
Yes, I get sneak attack.
Dan's just
How
like, let me
much
get
does
my
this-
15 dice.
All right, I gotta figure out what the.
The gauntlet does a D6.
Thank you.
You can sneak attack with it.
And then, let me see what it is. What would it be to attack it? It's my strength.
It would be your strength to do it, but it is a finesse weapon, so you can use dexterity if you want.
Definitely use dexterity, so it's a +5.
Yup, and it is a +1 magical item, so that is one higher.
So +6.
Yep, +6, and we'll add that to your character sheet afterwards.
Okay, so thank you. So
So +6 plus a D6 +1 plus your dexterity modifier for damage on this weapon.
okay, hold on. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 to hit.
Okay, that hits me. I'm pinned against the wall right now.
Okay, so here's my claw first. Did we say we add anything to that?
You add your dexterity to damage for this weapon.
5, so that's 7.
And then
Okay,
do you want to
that
spend
is-
any of the Ttrpgfamily, not Ttrpgfamily, but Ttrpgfamily lineage power to make it acid damage? Because remember, you can spend hit die to do extra damage with your background.
Absolutely. Let's do
How
that.
many hit die do you want to spend?
Let's do 3.
That's 3d6 extra acid damage.
So, 3d6 acid damage and...
And your
3d6
sneak attack.
Can I have 2 more?
Can I have
a hot-
more damage dice, please?
It's just a hot
Oh, wait,
elemental
right
mess
here.
up in here.
So that's 3, 6, 9,
Plus the 7,
9, 10,
16,
11, 12, 13, 14. Not great.
Plus the 7 is
14.
21 altogether.
Plus what?
Plus what you did earlier is like
Yeah.
21 altogether.
Oh, yeah.
21. So as you sneak up, what does this look like? Because I have 10 hit points left.
If I see the bear in the front, I'm gonna go from behind, and I just want to like claw the face off where the skeleton is just like piercing through, and it's just dripping.
For the first
blood.
time using this thing, when you swing, it not only feels like a part of you, it moves so fast it cuts air. Like it is like leaving a trail behind in the air as you rake this guy's face. It is that like classic horror movie, the slices, and then everything falls away.
Yeah.
And then the acid explodes out of his face and starts melting him. Like seriously, like Raiders of the Lost Ark melting him. The bear tosses him aside, realizing I don't need him, so I can use my bonus action. I go to grab the other one.
Okay.
I
We
grapple
make
him
good team.
and pull him in between us.
Okay.
Do you have actions left?
Actually, I might have a bonus.
I know you moved. You don't have bonus action. Is there an extra attack in here? There is. Would you like to use the blue extra attack card?
Yes.
Cool. Roll again.
Okay, so that's a +5.
I just want to point out how many
18,
Takesis
19,
points I
20,
have.
21, 22, 23, Michael Jordan! 18 plus 5. Alright, but it's not gonna be a lot, because I don't have sneak attack.
Because we used a shit ton of cards today.
You would have sneak attack because you're flanking with
You're
the
still
bear.
flanking. You still get sneak. You don't have your acid damage, though, because you used your hit dice.
5, 10. 10.
so
Oh, there
fucked.
goes one. I lost one. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Cool. I'm alive. As you, again, cut through the air, rip across this guy's shoulder, or back, actually, as he's pushed in between. That takes us to, I believe, I was going to go, but I can't because I'm grappled. I'm going to stab at the bear because I can't stab at you. He pulls a boot knife and starts gutting the bear. She gets stabbed twice and roars as the hail is coming down. And then that would take us to Easttide. Easttide, this is the most powerful you've probably felt in your entire life.
I'm so far away from all the fun. I'm gonna run.
What do you mean? You have Call Lightning!
I have to be able to see where they're at.
You
though.
can see them. I'm just saying you have disadvantage. You have to roll to hit. You can see them.
Okay.
I mean, you can move forward and still strike. I don't give a shit. You can move and
no.
cast.
Yeah,
And
I'm
you
gonna move
and you
forward.
got your
And you have an
got your
elemental.
good marshmallow buddy right
I do.
here.
I do. I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna try to call lightning bolt down right.
If you call lightning, you're gonna hit them both.
Yeah.
Before
I'm
you
gonna hit
call
the
lightning,
elemental.
this is gonna be important. Where's your elemental going?
So actually, I want my elemental to move first.
Because they have
Okay, 'cause
tents
you said
here.
I
They
could-
have everything.
Yeah. So.
Is he just whirlwinding through? Did you look at what the fucking thing does?
Yes, it did.
Oh, I didn't show the audience. This is what her. I'm gonna show players. Yeah, let's do it. Well, maybe. Edit. I'm gonna add my name in. All right. I'm gonna pull up her claws so the audience can see them. And what are you doing while you're doing that? I gotta find it and pull it up here.
I'm gonna rush over and so the bad guy is in between Valina and my sister. Mm-hmm. And even from what little I know of the spell, they can actually get hurt from it as well too if they don't.
Yes.
So I kind of I'm gonna wait from there, and the elemental wanted to happen. I want him to make his way over. So and when you see him start moving, it's just like as you see this like face inside, excuse me, of this air elemental as it starts flying over, and you'll just be able to move over to him. Valina and my sister kind of look up, and you see this elemental just kind of floating above them. And you just see this face, and then what looks like this massive fist just comes in and wham! It's gonna punch at this guy twice that's up against the wall.
Look at those sexy gloves.
Now, where did he move? Right, where did the elemental move?
He's moving. He's essentially like
Now,
floating above the two.
Okay, so when it passes by, so you know, it sees somebody start to walk out of this tent up on the hill.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay,
it's
cool.
Beefy Boy. Oh,
I just
gosh.
wanted to give you a heads up. You're welcome to go do that. I just want you to know, like, when it blows by and the
Saw him?
tent
Okay.
starts to, like, float and feather from it going by, you see the big guy standing up out of the tent. Because I've literally had
Okay.
one round of everyone getting massacred.
Sure. Yeah. So then he'd make his way over to big guy.
That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
So he's gonna use whirlwind, and each creature in his space must make a strength saving throw
Okay. I can do that. I can do that.
as it moves up.
I have a chance. Maybe. 18.
18 does pass.
Okay.
Here we go. It takes. Okay, so it's gonna take half this damage, which is going to be you're gonna take 8 points of bludgeoning damage just from all the wind because you succeeded.
8 points. Okay.
Mhm.
I
8
am
points
still
of
standing.
bludgeoning damage. Yes.
It's beating against, like, the wind and stuff's beating against him. It hits. The fist kind of disperses on the armor as it hits him. It looks like he's not taking full damage.
So that was my whirlwind.
Okay.
And that's what's happening as he approaches somebody, and then you see these two massive fists just kind of within the wind, just mixed with air and branches and everything. Boosh! He's gonna take two big old slam attacks at this guy.
All right.
Oh man, first one is only a 12.
That's adorable. Would you like to spend cards for your elemental? Would you like it to... Oh, they can't get inspiration. I was gonna say you could take damage, take inspiration. But you can get a +2 to your roll.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
All right.
So then, what did I say? That would take it to a 16?
Yep. We'll use, it was Allie's, actually. And what did you hit this time?
16.
It strikes down. It gets its shield up in time to block.
Okay. He comes in with his second attack. Ooh, that's better. That's gonna be a dirty 20.
That does hit me. I would wish it didn't, but it does. It fucking does.
13 points of bludgeoning damage.
13. Okay. Still up. Again, he's definitely not taking as much as he should.
From there, now I know it's kind of up a cliff. From where I'm at through the trees, and do I see any of this happening? With
Yeah, I mean, he's
below
tall
and
enough.
stuff?
He's 15 foot almost tall.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna
he's-
try to call a lightning bolt down next to Big Boy.
Do you have to roll to hit with that? Or does it just happen and I had to make a roll?
Nope, just happens. Cast a spell, a bolt of lightning flashes down. Need to make a dex saving throw. What's great about an air elemental is it is immune to lightning.
Fuck. Dexterity saving throw, I got a 17.
17. That is going to be against mine. Oh my gosh, I'm going back and forth through so much stuff right now.
Welcome to being a GM.
That is just going to pass.
Okay,
because
but would you like to use raise DC by 1? Would that make me fail?
17 would take it to... No, you'd meet it, because it's a 16.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
But because it's raining and I cast a spell, if there was already a storm happening when
There
I cast
is.
a spell, damage
Is more.
Damage is actually increased, so it's a total of 4d10. So really
Now, with that said, would you like to spend a lineage treasure roll or a green card and a blue card and up your damage? You can add a D4 and a D6 to what you're doing.
Yeah, we got a bunch of those. Don't we?
We'll use a retainer card. We'll use that. You might want the treasure rolls tonight. And we'll do the +2 roll card.
Okay.
Or no, we'll do the raised DC. We have a lot of the raised DCs. So you get a D4 and a D6 extra on top of this. Battle of the Titans, right?
You need to hire Swobald.
Dude, that Swobald was so much fun.
So that lightning does go off. It was a total of 20, but you're only taking half because you pass it. So 10 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Hits this guy.
He roars from getting hit by it. I get to add him into the turn order. I go at 22, 23, 24. Where is my guy at? There he is. 24.
That's a bag.
Uh,
Get your back.
So 19 went. Adriel, is your turn. Chaos is just fucking ensuing.
So much.
So much.
much
And you're way
chaos.
over here.
Yeah, because I didn't know that they were all sneaking up there, I guess.
What would you like to do?
I haven't had a chance to use it, but since I don't know what might be hiding in the trees,
Nope.
I'm going to use my bonus action.
Okay.
I flick out, like I have the sword out
Mhm.
of its sheath, and then I flick it, and it lights on fire.
Ooh.
Oh, you have.
Fire,
I forgot.
fire just
you
licks
fucking
right down
had
the
that.
blade. So that's my bonus.
All right.
And I'm gonna move probably just 30. Let's see.
Yeah.
15. And then there. I grab this guy right here. So I'd be like there-ish. And then, can I actually see anybody?
Yeah, you can see him. He would have cover,
Okay.
but you could see him for casting if it's just like line of sight. That will count.
Yeah.
I'm trying
think-
here, everybody. I'm trying.
I think I'm gonna do an Eldritch Blast just because there's a chance I can hit him.
Okay.
So it'll be disadvantage
Okay.
from the
From the
trees being in the way.
Yup.
Wow.
Let me see if I have it. Hold on here. Since things are running smooth now because I reprogrammed everything and fixed the shit. Hold on here. I wonder if I have it.
Does a
Where's my
16 hit?
thing? It does not.
Okay.
Would you like to spend anything?
Let me take a look at the cards real
You
quick.
can use a +2 to hit. +2 to
If
roll.
we have one.
You got
then
+2 to dex.
yes.
Is it considered range?
No, it's a spell attack.
Ooh. I don't know if we have any more +2 to hits.
Advantage. We have 1 +2 to a roll.
Serving hands. We'll use
And
hers.
serving hands.
Done. That will hit
So
me.
Thanks,
the 18?
That does hit me.
okay.
Thanks, serving hands. Helping the bad guys win. I mean the good guys.
What's the secret
So that's
power?
From
9.
your point of view, we're the bad guys.
It's true. It is.
9, 9 points of force damage.
I take all
As
that.
More beams just come out of my eyes, and then I get a second attack because it's 2 beams.
Yeah.
Pew pew. Just pew pew. Right from my eyes.
How,
Winky!
how unmetal of you.
I know.
Nobody makes pew pew noises unless it's baby death metal.
That's just a 14.
That does not hit me. And a bonus
no.
will not be enough.
No,
Are you moving
So-
or are you staying? Oh, you did move, didn't you?
I moved. So yeah, I moved. I lit my sword on fire. I moved in. I fired off 2 beams, and then I'm looking. I'm like, man, I need to replace these Grant Fosters.
So, the dragon soldier who's grappled, he has 1 dagger on 1 foot. He pulls a spear out in the other one. He stabs the bear. The bear collapses.
Oh.
And then I spin and stab at you.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Oh, fudge. Let me see my note. Wow. What's going on?
I'm pretty sure 24
I
hits you.
thought you use a reaction to I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge on that one. Yeah, I'm
You
going
can
to use
use-
Uncanny Dodge as a bonus action.
You can use Uncanny Dodge versus
My
attacks?
reaction.
Versus
Yes,
attacks?
Yeah, because it
I think so.
gives you resistance against
Yeah,
the
when
attack,
an
right?
attacker
I
that you
hate
can see
this.
hits you with an attack, you can
All
use
right,
your
cool.
action to
I did
half the
27
attack's
points of
against
damage.
you. Glad I did that. 27
I'm going to use my
damage.
Takesis points to get an extra attack.
That's rude.
22 to hit you?
That'll hit you.
Oh my god, my computer
anything
just
like over
freaked
18.
out. Sorry, hold on.
You're fine. I'm pretty sure that hits you. Does that count for all attacks or just for the one? For Uncanny.
I don't know. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure it's just an attack. You use your reaction. And
Correct, it's once. You use your reaction's used up. I do 22 points on this attack.
Yep.
Are you ready, Diana? I spend my Takesis points for another attack.
2 plus.
Okay, sorry. Hold on, That's fine. Hold on. My roll 20 crashed on me, and I gotta get my thing up. Hold on.
Oh! Well, while you're getting that up, I'll roll my my third attack.
What was the second damage?
22.
22.
Plus 13. Half of that is 35.
22. Thank you.
So you're.
If you click your character, just so you know, your token, as long as your hit points are updated on your character sheet, you can just click the one that has your hit points on your token and hit minus the number I say, and it'll just deduct it for you.
Oh, okay. What's your third attack?
35.
The hit?
What's going on with
Oh, no, 20 to hit. 35 damage.
To
Yeah,
hit?
20 to hit, 35 damage. And now I'm out of Takesis points.
20 to hit, then
Then another
Then I'm down.
35 damage. Was that enough You said to put you down?
So, hold on.
Sorry, my computer
Hold on. Yeah,
crashed.
let me see.
It would be enough to put her
gonna-
down.
Do it.
It would drop her to 0.
Yeah.
I'm down. I'm down.
Okay, that's all I want to know because you're gonna have wound rolls. Privately roll this and just keep the number to yourself because no one should know this. Let me find our wound rules really quick. Did your whole computer crash or just roll 20?
No, roll 20 just like completely
Kaput.
shut down, and
Bonkers
then
on
the
her, yeah.
internet just kept flickering on you guys.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. That's fine.
So-
let me find. I know the feeling. It's happened for weeks for me. Let me get our rules for you. Rules. Wound. For those who have not been here before, we have this lovely new wound rules. Yes, that is a animated chainsaw. First things first, Diana, I need you to give me a saving throw. You need to give me a... Was not... How many hit points do you have? Normally, what's your total?
No. Mine. Okay, I'll give you normal. Normal is 47.
Okay. Then I need you to give me a constitution roll. Keep it to yourself. Just write down what you get. It's a constitution save.
DK's asking if there's any ice damage yet.
Nope. It'll be happening at the beginning of this round, as soon as we do this roll.
Just so you can see.
But you can roll it right now if you want, DK. It's 46.
Okay. So
All right, you got it. You wrote it down. As long as you have it separately. He stabs once with the spear, stabs again, pulls back in double hands and stabs through her and lets her fall. With that said, what is my 46 ice damage for my big guy who's got to do nothing yet? And this guy is down as well. And then Diana's character is down as well. We're going to zoom in a little bit because we can see everybody. Because we don't need to be that far out anymore. Is anyone within... I think the only person who would probably see it is Easttide, right? Looking at the map. You need to be within 60 foot. Okay, you just see someone fall then. Through the hail and everything else, it's hard to tell who it is.
It's a little too crazy.
And a bear also there. Hey, you landed on a nice fluffy pillow. That would take us to the ice damage, 11 damage. Okay, I'm still standing, but the big dude is getting the shit kicked out of him. And then the big guy goes, right? Yep. I mean, I can't. I'm going to have to fight the fucking elemental. I can't go anywhere. All right, well, let's go, Warlord. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. I do have a ability to hit you. Do I need magical to hit you?
No, I've just got resistances and stuff.
19 and a 25.
Both of those do hit.
Okay, I'm doing this one-handed. The first attack does 14 points.
Okay.
The second pack does 14 points.
Is this piercing or slashing?
Slashing damage.
Slashing. Okay.
It is magical, if that makes a difference. Does it seem like it's affecting him?
You said from slash. Oh, from non-magical. So it
It
a
is magical,
weapon. Yeah. So no, it's definitely affecting him then. Because it's slashing with non-magical.
He is gonna yell something in Orc again. As part of his piece. The eyes from the camera would cut through all the debris after I made my 2 attacks and everything's going on. You see the captain yell, the warlord yell. You see the dragon commander. When that yell is done, he runs down the wall and jumps and grabs on with his extra action granted and makes his way towards the elemental as well to flank. But that is his action. He basically got a free action from the roar from the hobgoblin. The black bear is down. That takes us to Velena. Velena, I need you to make your first death save in private. Remember, the way it works is 1 to 10, you fail. 11 to 20, you are successful. things. Write that down separately. This is a different roll than what you rolled last time. The first time was for a scar or a wound.
Okay.
Remember, if you do take a wound, that immediately X's one of your boxes off as a heads up. The DC for that wound, to take a wound, is 15. You need a 15 or higher for that first roll you made. So if you fail that, you already are technically failed a death save. And we'll get into scars and things afterwards. I don't think I'm going to survive this. Because I'm pretty sure this lightning is going to kill me. I'm so messed up. If Velena's down, unless you roll the natural 20. If you roll the natural 20, Velena, you get 1 hit point and you stand up, just in case. Just in case. And a 1 is worse, just in case.
I didn't roll a 1 either.
Yeah,
So-
we'll see.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move so I can see a little better. I'm gonna call another lightning bolt.
You can see Velena is speared and hung off the ground as the javelin is like in the ground, and she's like sliding down it as the hail is kind of pelting and hitting her as she falls down the spear.
And bear.
The bear is stabbed and bleeding out all over the ground.
Okay. So lightning bolt coming down. Dex. Oh, actually no. First thing, I need a strength check from the two of them because he stepped up into my space as
Oh,
well.
fuck.
Because
The soldier rolled a 2. That gives me a 7. The big guy got an 18.
Okay. Big guy will take another 8 points of bludgeoning damage. The soldier guy will take 15 points of damage, and he will be flung 20 feet from it in a random direction and knocked prone.
Can I get a D8 from the audience? I swear to God, if he goes off the cliff edge. I swear to God. 1 is north. It's always north. We'll get the D8. How many points you say it was for damage?
15 points of damage.
Are you serious?
Yep. If they fail against this, it's 15 straight up points. See if that recharges. It does.
Cool.
Happen again.
I'll just X out the big guy. Let's X out the big guy as he gets battered by the swirls of the pythons from the tent, the hail in the area. He goes down. Explosion 1d8. Did it not work, DK? A 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many feet back?
20 feet. So wouldn't he land like right at my feet, pretty much?
No, 7 is in this direction, right? Because it's 1 is up. So 1. Let's zoom in for clarity's sake, because this is a big ass fucking map. Move us up. All right, this is the guy. I want to see if this is the case. So he's here.
Oh, yes. All right, yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He would go directly this way. 5, 10, 15, 20. He will hit the tree.
Okay.
Give me 2d6. Did he take damage from flinging?
I mean, oh, yeah. Actually, let me see. If a thrown target strikes an object such as a wall or a floor, the target takes 3 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet it was thrown. So another 6 points of bludgeoning.
So what's the total?
Trait.
15 plus 6?
15 plus 6, 21 points of damage. To the tree.
I'm alive! He flies through the air, he hits a limb with the back of his head, goes end over end, and falls on his face.
Cool.
I am
It's still
fucked up.
Aldrin's turn 2 as I call a lightning bolt right next.
Oh, god damn it!
A dex save, please.
I'm on the ground. I fucking rolled a 2 and a 5.
12, 26 points of lightning.
I am
Hits down next to
dead.
his head and just and his head just explodes all over the place.
Well, he had 1 hit point left. He is toasty. As that happens, there's nobody else moving. I'm gonna let Adriel go, just in case she gets in here in time for anything. But I don't even know she can get close enough to see Velena hurt in time.
I mean,
You gotta be within 60 foot of her to see through the hail.
okay. Well, I mean, if I might be able to.
Okay.
Hold on, let me see.
This is important because we don't know how bad she is, and then she will have to make another roll.
I go here. So if I move 60, so I use my move and a dash, I can get to here. Fuck this. I can get to like here-ish, right?
She's gonna be really hard to see with this
So then,
wall.
but I can see.
Can't see her. That's a 15-foot wall, tall wall. You're drawing a line through stone wall.
Okay, hold on.
You need to be like here.
That would probably be easier for me to get there.
Yeah. That's 30. So here's 30 for you. Boop, 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 boop,
30.
boop. Yep, there you go. Ding, 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 ding. That's 60.
If I were to go here, if I were to go there,
Oh, just out of range!
hold on, I'm working on it.
Oh. Are we gonna get our first player death? If so, I have a great option for you, Valena. I just don't know if you're gonna like it.
Oh god.
Aldrin, do you have a bonus action left?
Yeah, I never used my bonus action.
Cool. Remember what I gave you during our downtime?
Oh yeah.
That's a bonus action.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, I was thinking it was, oh, my bad. Shit, okay.
Fucking trying here.
Yeah, no, if I can do that as a bonus action, absolutely. Will you let me do that as a bonus action, Frankhouse?
I don't. What is it? So ping it to me. I don't put it in our chat. I don't know what it is.
Well, technically it's a spell. It's a bonus action.
What? Put it in our war room. I don't know what it is. I don't remember.
He wants to know what it is.
Yeah. Why? Don't. You don't have to say it out loud. Just ping me.
Yeah. Hold on. I got so many things open.
Yes. Oh come on! How can he use it? How?
Secrets.
How?
Secrets.
Is that on?
Yes.
Is it is it memorized?
Hold on. No, it doesn't have to be. 'Cause
He'd
I
have to
gave
pull
him
it.
that.
He can't. You would have to
Okay.
use an action
So
to get it out. That's
then-
why I'm asking.
Right. All right.
Because you would have to pull
Well,
it.
Well, now, indeed, trying to remember, can I sacrifice movement to pull it because I didn't move anywhere?
Yes, you could technically use your move. So you,
Okay.
but you called lightning. Is that an action?
That's an action.
Yeah,
That's-
then
that's
technically
part of the
yes.
spell.
You
Okay.
could use your move to pull
Okay.
it. Yes. I was just
Okay.
for clarity.
Right.
Yeah, no, thank you. D&G rules throw me off. Yeah, so lightning bolt hits. Then Aldrin, because he can see what's happening, he immediately reaches down into his pouch, pulls out a
Yeah,
scroll,
I don't wanna be able to
undoes
get
it,
here.
and you see this glow that starts to happen around Valena. As Valena,
Frankhouse wants me dead.
I know.
No, I that's not. Well, yes, but
Yes.
no.
But also no. He
Uh,
just wants to win one thing.
No.
Valena,
I mean, he's got me twice. pretty
Valena,
good.
you
Yeah.
get
Well, this one's really bad.
yeah. As the spell starts to go off, you just see he closes his eyes, but then just like his eyes kind of like start to light up a little bit and they pulsate. As then the pulsing light starts to happen on Valena as well too. You get 5 HP back because I am using a scroll of healing.
So you're considered stable.
Okay.
With that said,
So then
before
from
we
there,
go
I need
to
to try and
before we no,
Get
we're
away.
ending it here.
Okay.
Before we end though, does anyone have anything going on? And then it's just gonna be me and Diana for a little Dragonlance minute. You're unconscious enough for me to have a conversation with you.
Diana leaves tomorrow. I leave Wednesday night. We will be at PAX East this weekend.
Yay,
Also
with Drew.
Drew.
Yeah,
Drew's
with
flying
Drew.
out
Wait.
tomorrow as well
Hang
too.
out,
So
Drew.
come-
Motherfuckers no sharing secrets for story.
No,
No,
I wouldn't.
he
do
doesn't
that.
get secrets. No secrets.
No,
Zero
I wouldn't
secrets
do
for
that.
him.
Zero secrets for
Zero
Drew.
secrets. So if
but yeah,
anyone's going
if-
to PAX East, come
Yep.
say hi at the Norse Foundry.
Booth babes will be there, looking sexy and everything.
You gonna wear chainmail the entire time?
No,
I
we're not
wear
doing costumes.
I asked.
What?
I would totally take this. Yeah.
I asked.
We're not
I
doing a
asked
costume
Justice.
day.
Justice said no.
Okay.
And
Cool
this
story,
chainmail,
bro.
I I have to have it like on a carry-on because this
We
is like
love our
legit
costumes.
like 50-pound chainmail.
Cool story, bro. Anything with you, Namajor, Kelly? Besides going to Gary Con, we're gonna be at Gary Con.
So
Do you?
there's Gary, there's
anything new?
Gary Con, and then Allie announced it. So
Oh, did she?
yes. So Femme Gamer Party is doing a series of thirsty sword lesbian one shots, and I guess they decided to ask me because sometimes I play a thirsty lesbian. I mean,
in
you're
real
watching the
life
show right
or
now.
in fake
In
life?
real life and in fake life. I mean, you're watching the stream here. So yeah, that's gonna be on Sunday. I want to say 8 p.m. EST. It's gonna be the 2nd to the 9th.
Wait, this
and-
Sunday?
Not this Sunday.
Oh, gotcha.
It starts in April. It's gonna be the 2nd, the 9th, and the 16th.
Dope.
I believe
Nice.
it starts at 8 o'clock EST.
Oh, okay.
PM. So yeah, we're all working on our characters and getting that set up and agreeing on the amount of thirstiness we're going to bring
Yo,
those Sundays.
it better be desert level. So, with that, wave bye, everybody. Not
friends.
Diana
I'm
not
though.
gonna wave
Not
to
Diana.
Diana.
I'm glad
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
quite
yeah.
die.
Yeah, not
No,
yet.
don't worry. So we're gonna go over to Diana and me for a minute. So what I didn't tell anybody is that item has been intelligent since we originally had talked about it like 4 episodes ago, and then she got it built. And what I would like to remind her is who she went to have her help her. And because of that, that is the situation that's about to happen. So, what could go wrong? The answer is fucking everything. Hi, Diana. Are you worried? You seem worried.
Worried, but
You're a
it's
little
all right.
worried?
It's a game.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
okay.
go with it.
Well, okay.
Whatever it is.
All right.
What
All right.
did you do?
I didn't do anything
All
back
right.
to you guys. Trust me.
So, in that moment of being unconscious, I have to first ask, what was your first saving throw?
So the con save.
The first one, the one for the wound.
The wound was 17.
Okay, that means you did not get a scar. And you did not get a wound. You beat the DC of 15. What was your death save?
There's a fail. I got a 5.
Okay, so you were unconscious when this was happening by 1. You hear a voice in Draconic. It sounds familiar, but not... It's not 100% identifiable. And it says, just remember, in death, I have made this to embrace you. And I need you to give me a intuition roll.
What do I add to that?
Whatever your normal role is for seeing if people are lying and what they're doing and insight. Yeah, insight.
Hold on. Let me see. Insight. Okay, here we go.
Oh my god, Diana.
It's a natural 20 for a 24.
Perfect. You know
fire
that
with us today.
the person that you built this with that had helped you has tethered your 2 souls together. Night, everybody. So, everybody, thank you for watching the show tonight. We went a little longer. The reason we went longer is we will not be live next week or the week after because everyone is traveling. So, we're going to have 2 weeks off. But I think we're going to have something special. I think that we might do Namajor's Wizard Challenge at some point in time. Or maybe we'll do the other one. What was it? Detectives and Deities? Maybe we'll bring out Detectives and Deities. That might happen. Yes. Maybe we'll do that. We'll see which one we'll do. And then tomorrow we'll be back at 7:30 for our very first Mage Trial of High Sorcery with Allie taking her test. And like I said before, if anyone cries, I take away inspiration. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. Over here, there's going to be a list of things for you to watch. And remember, like below, subscribe. The more people we have on this channel, the closer we get to being able to go in a partnership status with YouTube. And thank you for everybody who's purchased StreamLoot cards this month. We will be back tomorrow at 7:30. We are off this Thursday for watching paint dry because I'll be at GaryCon. Bye, everybody.